Canada takes to the sky, clouds rolling by like cotton candy high. He lights up, his pipes stretching tight, floating free, gotta ease his mind. Wings spread wide through the blue, flying high, nothing else to do. In the cockpit, it's just him and the breeze, Captain Canada feeling at ease. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Turbulence can't shake his vibe, every puff makes him feel alive. He's the captain you can't confide, loving life and stretching time. Sunset glow as he climbs higher, heart beats to his own choir. With a grin, he takes another puff, for Captain seen no skies too tough. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you are all doing well. We got the little baby, the A319 Huskers. First and foremost, thank you very much, man, for the $5 donation before we even went live. Appreciate you, Huskers. Huge no floaties to you, man. Hope you're having a great Sunday. And thank you for the continued support of the channel. Appreciate you, man. Flying Dutchman, good to see you. Ken, good to see you. One Weird Channel, welcome. Pascal, good to see you. NS Spotter, welcome. Robert Undale, good to see you. Greg Elwell, good to see you. Flying, I already got you. It's your boy, welcome back. Agreegs, good to see you. Leonard Grant, welcome back. Jugel Stoomp, welcome. Lilo Pilot, good to see you. Gary P, welcome. College Dude, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Reed, good to see you. Welcome. It's Azeel, good to see you. Jesse, welcome. Cody Knox in the house, good to see you. Skyflyer 320, welcome back. Captain Willis here, good to see you, man. Tenure to Mobile, welcome back. Jen Zaheb, good to see you. Golf Kilo 4, welcome. Dennis Airbus Sim, good to see you. Frizzo, good to see you. Bomb Tech, welcome, my friend. Andre, good to see you. Captain Crystal, good to see you. XTFN, good to see you, man. Captain Floater, good to see you. Little, good to see you. Jen, welcome back. Otis, good to see you. Eduardo, good to see you. Diamond Mike, welcome. Padre, good to see you. Lee Russell, good to see you. Igor, welcome back. Bone, good to see you. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks so much for coming to hang out today. Really do appreciate it. I hope everybody is doing well. Everybody is enjoying their Sunday afternoon, evening, morning, whatever it may be. I am very excited about today, friends. We are in the little baby bus. Well, not really the baby bus, but the smaller baby bus that we have available to us right now. Also, quick little shout out to the developers who made this scenery. They really need to work on the jet bridges. This is saying that it is connected to the aircraft right now. It tried to connect via that door. I had this issue flying out of this scenery last time. We were like over here. I don't know if you guys remember. We were flying out from over here. We're in the 737 and it was doing the same thing. It was doing some really, really weird shit. It was trying to like connect to the back door and like going right through the wing and like doing just stupid stuff. It actually looks like they cleared the wing just barely. But yeah, it was just doing stupid stuff like it is now. There is no GSX profile for this airport, which I find really crazy considering the detail and the amount of work that went into this for a freeware scenery. There's no GSX profile for it. It's super weird. I don't know why it is like that, but anyways, let's not pay attention to that. The aircraft is loading. We've got the passengers. We've got the cargo. We'll be getting the fuel. First time flying this aircraft, friends. I have held off. I was going to fly it last night. I was going to do a practice flight. I was going to do a little bit of a rundown, but I said, you know what? Chat wants to see my first impressions, very first time flying this aircraft. So we are, for the first time, flying this aircraft today. Going to be a lot of fun. We've got some real shitty weather, naturally, right? I decide to fly in and take a look at the brand new scenery, and of course we get smacked with a huge weather front. So awful weather, raining, all kinds of nastiness down in Salzburg today. So it should be a fun one, friends. I am last time I looked, it was not nice in Salzburg. We'll see what it is. Also, the flare on the 319 is different. Might have to pull a little bit harder. Yeah, no problem. Winds are showing 050 at 3 knots, 4,800 feet of visibility. Scattered rain, few at 400, broken at 1400, broken at 2600. That's going to be an ILS approach today, my friends.
It's time for this bird
Don't think we're going to be shooting the RNAV. Coyote, thank you very much, my friend. Dropping the 319. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for support. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. GSX is in the folder. Wait, no, stop it. Hold on. Looking. Currently looking. EDDF. Damn it. It is right there. No fucking way, dude. Copy. Paste. Okay, thank you. I was so wondering why there was like nobody made one. Rarely do I even open ever up the files, but thank you. Yes, I've just put it in there. So for our return flight, it should connect to the aircraft properly. Got you. Thank you. I don't know why I never thought to look into there. Thanks, man. I know that some scenery developers have been doing that as well. They've been putting it into the actual like file structure and stuff. So, hey, Cap, do seated passengers work on the 319? I believe that they do. Yes, we should be able to open up the door and see the seated passengers. I believe. Okay, maybe not. No problem. I'm pretty sure I have it ticked. I'm pretty sure that's what they added in the most recent GSX update. But, hey, man, you know GSX, it decides to work when it wants to work. Anyways, welcome aboard, friends. Thanks so much for coming to hang out. Appreciate y'all being here. Let's go ahead and jump up. First things first, we do have the battery switches on, and we do have the external power. So let's get our gears left side, right side, and center all to the nav position. We'll go and get our caps on. Good. We'll get our ground control on. Get our crew supply to the on position. Nav and logo lights can go on. APU master start switch can go on. We'll go no smoking to auto, and we will arm our emergency exits. Good. You have to tick it, then untick it to get it to work. I could have sworn I did that, but maybe I only ticked it and didn't untick it. I'll worry about it for tomorrow. I can't get in the plane, Captain. Sorry. Apologize. Everything's blocked up. Apologize. Let's go to our knit ref. We're going to do our knit request today. Call sign Lufthansa DLH Ferrari 01 Yankee. Go and throw that into our flight number. Good. We're going EDDF to lows with our alternate of Vienna. Low. Good. Cost index will be 5 initially, and we're going up to 29,000 feet. So plug in flight level 290. Beautiful. I think there's full ATC here. EDDF. Departures, parallel, ILS runways approaches, 25 right, 25 left, departing runway 25 center and 18, expect radar vectors. Okay, so either runway 25 center or runway 18, we'll see what they want us to do, but we'll figure that one out. Currently reinstalling Microsoft because I was having so many problems with crashed desktops. What a bummer. Damn, that sucks, Doink. I'm sorry to hear that, man. We have ground online, 121855. So we'll tune to him, 121855. We'll go and grab our clearance to Salzburg, and we'll let him know that we've got ATIS information November.
Next to the right.
ATIS November.
4 and holding short of Lima.
And which departure do I have planned? I have the departure at a 25 center planned, so we'll see what they end up giving us. We have the Cindy 4 Foxtrot departure planned. I'm assuming we're going to get something completely different. So we shall see here in a moment what they end up giving us. They launch on runway 18 because all the south departures take 18. Cool, that makes sense. Does the course not matter? But if you want the alternate realism, the Lufthansa alternate for Salzburg would be back to Frankfurt. It's okay, man. I don't have my extra special realism hat on today. We are okay with that. It's hard to control the airplane with the keyboard and mouse. Yes. Definitely would be.
Lufthansa 1 Hotel Yankee, negative. I think it's
Actually enjoyed the ride on the Delta 319 from
Call you
B&A
back.
to Atlanta and Austin to MSP IRL, 3 rows of first class. Nice, very cool. Very cool. Is it $39 per plane? No.
Lufthansa 110.
No, you can get the 320, the 319, and the 321 right now for $70, I believe it is, $77 or something. Cap, did you butter the 319 during practice session? I have not flown this aircraft yet. I have not done a practice. I have not done anything.
Lufthansa Cargo A290, Frankfurt, hello, number 6 for clearance, call you back.
Number 6. Wow, well, I better get in this queue as well.
1014, advise, ready to copy your clearance?
Might be here for a little bit, chat. Finally got your clearance out of here. I was just going to say number 6. So
November, cleared to Hanover, Mach 17 Fox for departure, flight en route, climb by SID to altitude 5,000 feet, 4,000.
when it's busy, I use ACARS for clearance in the McDo. I don't have any of that set up yet. I should probably figure out like my Hoppy and all that stuff that's going on with Hoppy. I do have a Hoppy account, but I haven't used it in like 3 or 4 years, so I have no clue if it's...
Conda 1014, readback is correct. Lufthansa 5 Mike Charlie, contact tower 118, 780, bye bye.
118, 780 for 5 Mike Charlie, jump. Boeing 5X, request taxi.
Aaron, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Do I need to buy a yoke or a joystick? It would definitely enhance your experience. Yes, absolutely. Mr. Holder, dropping the $5 dono. Huge no floaties to you, Mr. Holder. Thank you very much for your support, man. How's it going? Going well, my man. Thank you for the support, dude. Appreciate you dropping the 5 bones. Thanks so much, chat. Let's get some loving for Mr. Holder. Appreciate you, man.
Condor 9015, say again. Flight 10 or right now. Condor 9015, yes.
What stand are we at? Alpha 34. Frankfurt Apron, very good evening, Lufthansa 01 Yankee, stand Alpha 34, ATIS November, IFR 2 Salzburg, please.
Lufthansa 10 Yankee. I see no there number 7 for clearance, call you back.
Number 7. He decided to fly the 320 Neo instead of the V2 and the flight plan is implemented automatically. Is this to do with the aircraft or is it download Bravo liveries? I decided to do a flight in the A320 Neo instead of the V2 and the flight plan is implemented automatically. I have no clue, James. I'm sorry, man. I have no clue, dude. Mr. Holder, thank you very much, man, for the $5 donation.
For clearance, call delivery on frequency 122035.
Hopefully we can get it in first. Let's see how that works.
November, clearance, please, to Dublin.
Lufthansa 8290 Frankfurt, show hello, call you back.
Delivery hello, Lufthansa 1 Hotel Yankee, stand Alpha 01 November, question Pepper.
Lufthansa 1 Hotel Yankee, Frankfurt, delivery hello, call you back as well. Delivery hello, Lufthansa 86.
This is like everybody, you put everybody in a queue and now everybody's over here just going to be like free for all.
Delivery hello, you are number 2 for clearance.
Lufthansa 2612, request clearance, situation November onward.
Bravo 22, we have November, looking for night party tomorrow.
Oh my goodness. This is going to be an absolute clusterfuck trying to get out of here, man. You excited about the EDDF scenery that comes out soon, hopefully, from Aerosoft? I don't know, man. I don't get excited about anything that Aerosoft does, to be honest with you. This is going to be an absolute clusterfuck, chat.
Shanghai 220, you are number 8.
Number 8 already. He's doing it in the most inefficient way possible. I mean...
Number 3, Papa, Frankfurt delivery, hello.
Lufthansa 2612, information November on board, ticket 5 for clearance to Krakow.
Why is JFK horrid on performance of a beefy machine? The settings are all high, not ultra, but I took out the Asobo crafted. I think it's ridiculous. It's New York, man. It's loading in so many airports, right? Frankfurt delivery.
612, hello.
Frankfurt delivery, good evening. Lufthansa 01 Yankee, ATIS November, stand Alpha 34 IFR to Salzburg, please.
Lufthansa 01 Yankee, Frankfurt delivery number 3 for clearance.
14 question, did you get much
Can
information?
barely use the EFB because the damn jet bridge is blocking it. Ah, that's not good.
1014, call you back.
That's not good. Hey Cap, what's up? Question for you. Do you use any software to mix your VATSIM audio? Recently got some new headsets, and the audio quality is great, but I find VATSIM to be too loud. I have an audio mixer. So this is what my audio mixer looks like, and I can control the volumes. So you can see here I've got vPilot on its own. I can turn it up, I can turn it down. You can essentially do the same thing. It's just I have an actual physical audio mixer. You could do the same thing with like your audio mixer. You could just go, you know, open volume mixer, and you could have, like, you'll see vPilot will be its own thing, and you can control the volume here. But yeah, that's really the only way you'd be able to do that. Either you get an audio mixer, or you just use the. I don't think we're number 7. Maybe, I don't know. Hopefully not. We're still loading, so like we can't go anywhere anyways right now. So aircraft is still boarding. We're still getting fuel on board, so it's fine. We can't really do much right now, but. I've done the frame gen mod this afternoon, have instantly reverted back to lossless scaling. Frame gen mod was giving me so much tearing. That sucks, Jordan. I'm sorry to hear that.
Lufthansa, I'm not sure. The sim doesn't really have it. I don't have the upgraded.
A319 flares better. You will like it more than the 321. Ooh, that's a strong word, dude. I love the 321.
Can you check if you find a flight?
Like, love the 321. Cut a contact tower. Meanwhile, tower unable. The aircraft does look amazing. I do agree. Yeah, it looks fantastic. Is lossless scaling on Steam? I believe that's the one it is, yes, that everybody is referring to. I'm surprised the 777 isn't flown more for even shorter routes. Them engines are booming. Not so cost efficient if you're not filling up that aircraft, right? That's how that's how you make money with the 777, is you got to sell all the seats. So, since when is the 319 boarded from the back? It's not. The GSX profile's out to lunch. PMDG teasing a new project. Anyone have any predictions? Where did they tease that? On their forums?
Thanks. Lufthansa 01 Yankee, Frankfurt delivery.
Go ahead for 01 Yankee.
Lufthansa 01 Yankee, information November, cleared Salzburg, Cindy 6 Sierra departure, flight plan route, cleared via switch to 4,000 feet, squawk 1,000.
Alright, cleared to Salzburg, Cindy 6 Sierra departure, initial climb 4,000 feet, squawking 1,000. Lufthansa 10 Yankee.
Lufthansa 01 Yankee, record correct.
Alright, good. That was pretty quick, chat. We got our clearance. Let's go. Flight plan. EDDF, departures. I'm assuming we're out of runway 18 on the Cindy 6 Sierra departure. Good. And we'll insert that. Wonderful. Into Vienna today. Now, oh, that's the wrong flight plan. That's our flight plan from yesterday. Now, you guys know I love flying the RNAV arrival into Salzburg. I just don't think it's possible today, chat. I feel a sneeze. Hold on. Excuse me. I just don't think it's possible to fly the RNAV approach today. If we look at our approaches and we look at the RNAV Yankee, minimums are 1,790 feet coming in off of that turn. 379. That's our barrel minimum, 1,790. 379. The weather right now, I mean, 050 at 3 knots, 4,800 feet visibility. Scattered rain, few at 400, broken at 14, broken at 26. I think, for the sake of doing things properly, we're going to shoot the Cat 2 or Cat 3 approach into runway 15. The winds are pretty much a no component. The winds are fine. We can deal with that. You know, 05s are 3 knots. It'll be perfectly fine. But shooting that RNAV, I don't think that it's going to be possible, to be honest with you. At least this one, we can take this down to 50 feet, and we can shoot an auto land if we have to. If we don't have a visual of the runway, we can always shoot an auto land. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to plan for the the Cat 2 and Cat 3 ILS runway 15. So that will be the plan. We'll go ILS 15. We're going to be on the Batty 2 Romeo arrival. Yes, our approach vias today. Where's SBG? The Salzburg VOR. So yes, we will select it via there, and we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful, looking good. Dimitri celebrating 42 months. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for your continued support, dude. 42 months. 6 more months. You'll be repping that 4-year badge. Thank you, man. Really do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 48-meter visibility, few clouds seems possible. Hey, Captain Will, whip out the PlayStation controller, my man. I don't think that's possible. Honestly, if you think about it, the beauty of flying the RNAV approach is being able to see all around you and being able to look at everything, the mountains, the city, everything. I just don't think it's possible, man. Not with weather like that. You know the way that Microsoft depicts weather. We ain't seen anything, man. There is absolutely no way. Few at 400, broken at 14, broken at 26. There's no way we see anything. Again, 0503 knots. There's nothing forcing us to take runway 33. You're basically the same thing, right? There's zero difference between the RNAV and the ILS. The only thing that the ILS allows us to do is it allows us to do a Cat 2 or Cat 3 if needed. Again, we don't have visuals, whatever it may be. At least on the ILS, we can arm both autopilots and fly the approach, and if we need to, shoot the auto land. So we'll have to see. Dimitri, thanks so much for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Coming in with the €6. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for support. Appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Cap, 2 hours ago, I was off today. Well, how'd that work out for me? So at least I will see you in the wonderful 319. Hey, nice, man. Very cool. Thoughts on the 318s being a thing of the past soon? Yeah, I've never seen a 318 in real life, man. I mean, they didn't really sell very well, did they? Haven't used the 321 so far. What are your opinions on it? I love it. Absolutely love the 321. Absolutely love it. I'm hoping I'm going to love the 319 as much as I love the 321. Okay, we've got all of that information. We've got all of that done. Let's come over here. Let's go ahead and send all of that data down to the McDo. Good. Everything should be filled out here in our NIT-B page. Let's go to our performance numbers. Let's come back here. Let's go to our departure performance. And we are expecting runway 18 for departure. Surface conditions are dry. We're doing a flaps 1 departure. Force toga no, anti-ice off. Packs will be on. Sync load sheet, sync live weather. And we'll go ahead and calculate our V-speeds. 51, 51, 54. Transition level is 5,000 feet. We've got everything else in here. Flex is 68, 1/up, 0.4. Let's send all of that data down to the McDo. We'll confirm that all of that gets inserted, which it does. Beautiful. Let's go to the overhead. APU master start switch can go on. And we will spool that up and we'll get ready for push and start. Initial climb was 4,000 feet. We'll bug that in. Good. Nabil, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday to you, my friend. Let's go to our AtSiu menu. Let's go to the AOC menu. Let's go to our received messages. And we've got our preliminary load sheet. We'll accept that. And then we've got our finalized load sheet as well here, which is 126 plus 2. 128 passengers on board today, my friends. I'll buy the 321 when the Sharklets come out. A bit surprised they didn't release together. Sure. It's your money, man. You get to decide how you get to spend it, right? You are the one that gets to decide how you spend it, my friend. I don't think we're going to be waiting very long for the Sharklets, but at this point, who knows, man? Who knows? MN Sports fan, welcome back, dude. Hope you're doing well. Get ready to roost the entire runway, the good old 319 efficiency. I don't think so. Maybe. We'll see. Did a 9-hour flight from IED to Athens. 787 Bravo airspace. Was solid. Took off, went to bed, and woke up at a solid 8.5 out of 10. Nice, Jer. I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. Do I follow F1? I don't. No. Joined the 319 party, but leaving YUL to YYG. Nice. Enjoy your flight, man. Enjoy your flight. All right, upstairs looking good. APU bleed comes off. Good. Let's go external power off. We'll get fuel pumps on. Passenger seatbelt sign goes on. And we will get the red beacon light on, which will signal the ground crew and let them know we are ready for push and start. Typical European fashion, or at least German fashion, 1,000 on the squawk. And we'll turn that on and reporting, and we will go ahead and request a push and start from stand Alpha 34. I don't think there's too many people around us. Nope, should be good. I'm going to come down here. I'm also going to go to my Fenix tab. Settings, cabin, off, and we should have our nice wing views. There we go. Beautiful. Do you prefer the 320 series or the 7.3? I don't know, to be honest with you. They're both great. I don't know if I have a preference between the two. I love flying both. Don't really have a preference when it comes to them, man. Cap, do you recommend Bravo 787? I mean, if you're going into it with a clear head, Nabil, if you understand that you're not getting like a high fidelity Fenix PMDG level aircraft, you're basically getting a default aircraft that has been modded and made acceptable to fly. If you're okay with that and you're okay with a $20 or $25 price tag, yeah, you'll be perfectly fine, man. You'll enjoy it. I enjoy flying it. Feels great. Feels leaps and bounds better than the default 787s or even the Horizon mod or any of those other things. So yeah, I think you'd be fine for sure. All right, let's call for push and start. Frankfurt apron, Lufthansa 01 Yankee, ready for push and start, Alpha 34. Did I just cut somebody off on their thing? Maybe.
Confirm CD6 Sierra departure.
Nose right, tail left. Yes.
Lufthansa 38 Papa, recheck, correct. Lufthansa 01 Yankee, confirm you call.
Yes, that was me. Sorry, we didn't hear the other pilot. We're ready for push and start. Stand Alpha 34.
Lufthansa 01 Yankee, no problem. Start approved for push apron 11.855. Bye bye.
118. Sorry, can I get that frequency again for apron?
121.855.
Yes, 121.855. Thank you. We'll see you soon. 121.855 for push.
Lufthansa 4 Mike Victor, taxi to holding point runway 18.
Awesome engine sounds and handling, yes. As long as it doesn't feel weird jitterness to the controls, it does not at all. It feels very stable. Very, 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 very stable. When to Gibraltar in the 319? I don't know. Something we haven't done in a while. We can definitely think about doing that. That'd be fun. Tomorrow we're going to Key West. Tomorrow's flight plan is Charlotte to Key West, back to Charlotte, so that'll be awesome. Not been able to join you for today's flight. 3 hard crashes, and the EFB and the Airbus keeps failing white screens. At least hard crash completely shut my computer down. That's not good. Check your temperatures. You might be thermal throttling some stuff there. Apron, good evening again. Lufthansa 01 Yankee, ready for push and start Alpha 34.
Lufthansa 01 Yankee, pushback is approved, fade west.
Pushback is approved, Lufthansa 01 Yankee. Alright, park brakes off. Engine mode selector to the start position. Block time is on. Spool up engine number 2. Enjoy, friends. What are you yelling at me for? Engine number 2. Oh, my bad. It's 2016 Alienware pre-built computer with a 2060 Super and 32 gigs of RAM. Wow, that won't tell me much if it's overheating or not. Like I said, take a look at your temps. Do you clean it frequently? Also, Cap, using add-on link for the 319 and 321, mine disappears. I have to put them in the community. No, you never put your aircraft in, Nabil. Never, ever, ever. Never put your aircraft in the add-on linker. Aircraft, liveries, utilities stay in the community folder. You only use add-on linker for your sceneries. The scenery's a VRAM eater? Yes, it's insane, actually. It's insane. What card manufacturer would I go with? Probably Asus. Asus or Gigabyte? One of those two. Probably Asus, though, to be honest with you. I love the Asus Tough series. They're pretty well done. Alright, good start on engine number 2. Let's go and spool up engine number 1. Do you start the first engine when you start the pushback and then the engine when you fully push back, or how does that work? You could do it either way, Tisserman. You know, usually start engine number 1 just as we're about finishing the pushback. Actually use add-on linker for everything. I don't suggest that. I believe I've watched a couple tutorials and they've suggested you don't do your aircraft and those types of things. So I leave my aircraft in my community folder. The only thing that I link in my add-on linker is the scenery. That's pretty much it.
Thank you for arriving in Salzburg today. I
Hey.
live 15 minutes away and the weather is really shitty.
Yes.
Have a good landing.
Will wants me to fly a visual RNAV, though. The weather is good enough for Captain Will. Of course it is. Will hasn't been here for 6 months, comes back, and he's already fucking bugging me. Okay, you shouldn't start engine number 1 if engine number 2 hasn't started. You can do either or. You can start engine number 1 if you want, and then you can start engine number 2. It depends on the company, right, as well. There's certain airlines start engine number 1 first instead of engine number 2. But it's either way. You can shoot either way, to be honest with you. It's okay. I have aircraft add-on linker and I've never had any issues. Well, there you go, man. Like I said, a couple tutorials that I've watched suggested that you don't put the aircraft in, but that's just me. Flaps position number 1 for takeoff. We'll go ahead and set that. We've got 2 good engines. Wonderful. Let's go upstairs. APU can come off. APU bleed can come off. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and get our engine mode selector back to the normal position. Let's go ahead and arm our ground spoilers. Let's go ahead and get our predictive wind shear system to on and auto. Wonderful. And we will get our auto brakes over to max RTO, and trim value was up 0.4. We'll go ahead and select that, up 0.4. Beautiful. And we're ready to taxi, so we'll let them know. Have lots of questions for you in cruise cap. Oh, I don't like that. Pilot attempts visual approach in IMC conditions. There you go, Will. That's a great. That is a great title for your new video. Wonderful. You should be loading up at Salzburg today, Will, and shooting RNAV just to prove me wrong. How's it going, Cap? Holy performance. Yes. I mean, we're getting still 50 FPS. It just stutters when you go left or right because it's loading a ton of things in. VRAM, yeah, VRAM is definitely on the higher side, for sure. Can you also not wait for 2024? I'm excited. Yeah, very excited for it.
Lufthansa 2612. So, continue, Sierra 11, hold short of Romeo.
All right, we got to get our taxi charts up, chat, because this airport's a little bit of a, yeah, it'll be fun. Apron Lufthansa 01 Yankee, ready to taxi runway 18.
First Lufthansa 82.
Should I do some African ops, Johannesburg to Cape Town? Sure, sounds great. We've done those as well. Lufthansa cargo. Nice. Nabil.
Thanks for your help.
Hey, appreciate
Keep
you, man.
inspiring.
Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very much for your support. Really do appreciate you, man. Hey, Cap, I'm right that Munich Airport got better modeled with the new sim update. Correct. If you don't have the Aerosoft Munich, yeah, I've heard it's very viable. I don't know what performance is like, but I've heard good things. It's funny how few A320s are around these days compared to the 319 and 321. Well, I mean, brand new airplanes, right? They just released. Munich Airport is smooth as butter. Nice. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. All right, we've pushed back. We're just waiting for him to give us our clearance to taxi. And apron, that was Lufthansa 01 Yankee, ready for taxi runway 18. Don't want him to forget about us. I know all of these people are waiting to push back. Holding point runway 18 by November 7 in November, Lufthansa 01 Yankee. All right, park brake is released. Let's move it forward. Let's go. Nabil, huge enough floaties to you, man. Nabil times 2. Thank you very much for support, man. I appreciate you dropping the £2 as well. Huge enough floaties to you, Nabil. Thank you very, very much for supporting the streams, man. Incredibly kind, dude. Appreciate you. All right, takeoff config check is set. ECAM memo is no blue. Nice. Man, the little baby bus. So small. So small. Where do you get your sceneries? Multiple different areas. You've got your Orbex launcher, you've got AnyBuilds, you've got Contrail, you've got Sim Market. Yeah, there's a lot. A lot, man.
November 1, Lima, hold short, November 4, Lufthansa Cargo 8290.
All right, he wants us November 7, November. So November 7, and then we're making a right turn onto November.
So, can you confirm you are not able for intersection Sierra?
I trim.
Lufthansa 261.
This is November 7, as you can see here on there.
New clearance
Good. Benny, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. For a flight in the 321, trying out Madeira flaps 1 or 2. I guess it depends on your weight, Bennett.
Lufthansa 261.
Really depends on your weight.
We cleared to your destination, out of runway 25 left.
Right, we'll clear on the left, we'll clear on the right. This is November up here.
Climb by 4,000 feet and squawk 1,000.
We're going to be taking November all the way down. We're leaving the ramp area. Get our nose light to taxi.
Lufthansa 2612 feedback is correct.
Oh, for a light 321 flight out of Madeira, flaps 1 or 2. Flaps 1 is fine.
Taxi via Sierra 11, hold short of Sierra.
That aircraft is coming right towards us. Did I mess up or did the controller mess up? We're out on November. He must be going, okay, I was going to say, he's going to turn him in. Cap, where do you change your ILS line from real to fast? Can you do that in this aircraft? I'm not sure. I don't think you can in this aircraft.
6408. Continue taxi via
Hey Cap, about to pick up the Flyte Sim Q400. Any advice? Enjoy the hell out of it, dude. That aircraft is fantastic. Do you know whenever I try to fly the Fenix, it doesn't let me? It says that the Fenix.exe isn't running or it's blocked. That might have something to do with your firewall, Kirk. Something's blocking it, maybe. And yes, he meant IRS line. I just didn't want to correct him. Puller of Spikes, $20 donation. Huge note floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for the continued support, my man. I appreciate you. That is incredibly kind. Guys, let's get love for Mr. Puller of Spikes.
Currently headed to KCLT to see Sully's A320.
Nice. We're going to be doing Charlotte to Key West and back tomorrow. So it should be a lot of fun, man. Very much looking forward to it. Did FlyJSim not want to come to Microsoft? Dude, they're such a small team, man. I don't think it would have been physically possible. Here's the thing with FlyJSim, right? It takes them like 3 to 4 years to do anything because they're such a small team. Yeah. I feel like Microsoft is like where the big boys come to play. They're just, by the time they probably get a Q400 out, there's probably going to be 3 or 4 Q400s out, you know what I mean? That's unfortunate. Waiting 7 minutes is brutal. Yes, I mean the IRS. I knew exactly what you meant, man. I didn't want to correct you. You're fine. I don't know. Depends, like boarding the aircraft. There's things you can do, right? By the time you do your pre-flight, by the time you get your weight and balance, you load the aircraft, all that stuff, it should be kind of aligned by then, you know what I mean? Just got YouTube Premium to give it a try. Can't handle the ads. Man, it's worth every penny, dude. Worth every penny, Huskers. Huskers, the beauty of YouTube Premium as well is you can actually download like live streams or videos or stuff like that off of YouTube onto the app now. So you can watch it while you're on vacation if you don't have, you're on the airplane, you don't have Wi-Fi, whatever it is. So yeah, pretty cool. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We're real slacking on the likes right now. I'm seeing just over 100 likes, yet there's over 400 people watching right now. So I feel like we should have way more likes than we do. So if you are enjoying the content, you are enjoying the streams, please don't forget to smash down the thumbs up button. It really helps share my content through the wonderful world of YouTube. Cap, do you think the 5080, 5090 will come out this year? No, next year. Next fall. Next fall for the 50 series. Yeah, I'm very excited for the A220. I hope we get a development update from them soon,
Lufthansa Cargo 2806. Hello, pushback is approved. Fate West.
Push approved, Fate West, Lufthansa Cargo 2806.
Lufthansa 01 Yankee, contact tower 118780, bye bye.
118780, thanks for ATC, we'll see you soon. Lufthansa 01 Yankee. 118780 for tower frequency. Very conservative taxi speed. I mean, we're going about 15 knots. Not going too crazy. I mean, the runway's right here on November. It's literally right up here in front of us. It's okay. So we've got tower frequency 118780. Good. We've got that plugged in. They did a fantastic job in Germany with ATC. They do, yeah. Thanks for reminding me to like 6 hours of sleep following 24-hour duty. Unable to watch today. Well, thanks for hanging out, John. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Departure frequency is going to be 36130. Okay. 136130. I'll get that pre-programmed in. Thank you. How would you say the FPS compares between the all Phoenixes? Perfectly fine. There's no difference between any of the aircraft that I've noticed. Now, I'm not FPS hunting, but who's developing the A220? It's a new development group called Synaptic Simulations. And they've they've partnered with AnyBuilds, so it's AnyBuilds and Synaptic Simulation, which is pretty cool.
Frankfurt Tower, you're in 509, AlexSiu.
Yep, Kirk, next weekend is Paro, Bhutan. Next Saturday we're going to be into Bhutan. Excuse me.
Lufthansa 29er, contact 121.855.
Looking forward to that. Flying the A220 Turks and Caicos in March on Air Canada. I want the sim. Here we go. Nice. Hopefully it'll be out by then. I don't know, man. Where do you find your firewall? In the Windows settings. Search down here in like the bottom left. Just put Windows Firewall. And then turn it off. Don't leave it off. Turn it off. Try and launch the sim. Try and load into the Phoenix and see if that solves it. If that solves it, you can make an exclusion in your firewall to allow for the Phoenix app. So, assuming you'll fly the iFly Max, seems close to launch. Very curious how it'll compare to PMDG. Yeah, I don't know. Shall I ask thoughts on the high fidelity 330 or 350 coming out anytime soon? Well, I mean, we got a 350 coming from AnyBuilds. I don't know about a 330. Ooh, look, another little baby bus. 319. What would you do if Latin VFR offered you a sponsorship? No, thank you. Hey, Cap, really love your videos. So far, especially the landing, the British Airways. I mean, that crosswind is not realistic, but I love you, Cap. Oh, baby. I have no clue what you're talking about, but sure, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy the content. Appreciate it. Cap, you ever use the parking brake to stop? No. No, I have toe brakes. No. Is that different than regular YouTube app? Yes, there's a YouTube music app, which is a separate app. Oscars. Yeah.
Lufthansa Protocol Hotel, welcome Frankfurt, taxi left on Mike, Mike 30, hold shortcut to holding point 35 center.
Whenever I try and move Microsoft to another SSD, it gives me an error. Well, you can't just move the file structure, Samir. You can't just move file structure. You have to uninstall the SIM and then reinstall it on the new hard drive. Or are you talking about like using another hard drive as storage?
120.51, Hotel Yankee Chop.
Sorry, Transline 8 X-ray Alpha, contact apron, frequency 121.855.
I don't know who gave me 13613 for departure. Go ahead for Lufthansa 01 Yankee.
Lufthansa 01 Yankee, hello, line up on Boeing runway 18.
Line up on Boeing 18, Lufthansa 01 Yankee.
Reference 176 Victor, continue.
If I uninstall, all the airplanes I bought disappear? No, just move your community folder. Move your community folder, uninstall, and then reinstall. So take your community folder, put it on your desktop, put it on another part of your hard drive. Just move the community folder from where it is now. And then when you reinstall the simulator, you can just take your community folder and then put it back in. Because yeah, you can't just move and yeah. I just hope they don't abandon it like the RJ. 18 clear for takeoff, Lufthansa 01 Yankee. Alright friends, let's do it. Sounds are going up. Joystick cam's going on. Let's have some fun, friends. Shall we? Throttle's up to about 40%. Good. Chrono's on. Good. Let's go flying. Man flex 68 SRS runway. Auto thrust blue. Slight nose down pressure on the side stick. Airspeed's alive. 100 knots for neutral. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Sorry, Jay, I gotta turn it down, listen to ETC.
Wing 509, welcome Frankfurt, taxi right on Mike, hold short Mike 8, at 2 holding point.
Right on Mike, hold short Mike 8, young Chestnut.
Throttles to climb. Nothing. We'll pitch our nose down, we'll gain some speed. Left turn.
Taxi 640 Mike with 220 7 knots, runway 18 near takeoff.
186,
Lufthansa partner 99 cross runway 25 center, hold short Lima, contact aircraft frequency 121, dash sequence 9 and 5.
Cross 35 center and short.
Alright, flaps are going clean. And we're going to level off here. We're going to level off here at 4,000 feet. Runway turn offs. Nose lights, wing lights off. Alright, maintain 4,000. Do I use Volanta? Nope, I don't, Kirk.
Tower, good evening. Good evening. Lufthansa 09 X-ray, holding behind us. Also about runway 18. 45, take Lufthansa 01 Yankee, contact departure 136130.
136-130, Lufthansa 01 Yankee. Thanks for your TC. Bye-bye.
Third.
Alright, 136-130. Cal, 13 months. Appreciate you, man. Says there's no cap without the Canada. How you doing? But beer at seat 1A, please. Oh, baby. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Thanks for support, dude. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for 13 months, Cal. Appreciate it, man.
Austin 19 at Charlie, you can fire for seat QNH 1022, contact direct on 127, 280, course, goodbye.
Ground spoiler disarmed.
EV16 Alpha, expect Yankee approach runway 25 right, descent flight level 100.
Descending flight level 100, expecting ILS 25 right Yankee for Lufthansa.
Santa 8 Romeo, Sim1 Unicom, bye-bye.
Unicom, Lufthansa 8 Romeo, thanks, bye.
Good afternoon,
I can't.
64084,000.
Turkish 6408 Langrita, hello, identified. I'll call you back, maintain speed 240 knots, less for the moment.
240 left, 640.
Front 01 Yankee on second, please.
Yep, just waiting to get a call in.
01 Yankee, hello, identified 4000 feet, clearance level 110.
Climb 110, Lufthansa 01 Yankee. Thank you. Alright, 110, let's go. On the climb. So busy, dude. They can't even get a call in. Any flight recommendations for a 3 to 6 hour long flight? I mean, there's tons. Depends where you want to fly.
Flying Invader, Lufthansa 7 Yankee, descending flight level 100 at 165.
Now let's get that crazy climb rate here in the 319. There is standard barrel passing through 5,000.
Falcon 122, descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1022.
Did I take off with packs on? Yes, always. The only time you need to do a packs off takeoff is if you've got like overweight or you're super short runway or something like that, get a little bit of extra performance. Aircraft flies nice though. I feel like it's maybe a little bit more responsive than the 321, but for the most part, pretty nice. Alright, let's go ahead and switch autopilot on. So did you see Unicom for 01 Yankee? Bye-bye. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Apparently we're already over to Unicom. 122.8. I would have thought we had more ATC than that with Langan radar, but I guess we're leaving. Cool. Cruise altitude today, flight level 290. So we'll bug up flight level 290, and we will continue the climb on our way. Ripping up out of Frankfurt. This thing climbs not too bad. While we're gaining speed as well right now. So through 10,000 feet, landing lights can come off. Seatbelt signs can come off as well. Starting to see some of that weather up ahead of us that we're going to be entering. We'll keep an eye on things. I still think that the weather into Salzburg is less than ideal. Winds are now variable at 1 knot, so there you go, Will. I think can I get your approval? Still 4,500 feet visibility. Few at 300 now, so it's gone down from 400 to 300, and broken at 1,300. Nasty weather, to be honest with you. Not nice weather, chat. Into Vienna. But that's okay, because this just means we have to fly back to Vienna to shoot the RNAV into 3-3. Now, you know, to be fair, almost every single time we've flown into Salzburg, we've shot the RNAV 3-3. So for us to have to do it a different approach today, it's okay. But we'll keep it as realistic as possible, especially with that weather. Probably not the best idea to be trying to shoot a visual RNAV with scattered clouds at 300 feet off the ground. The baby bus, it is. Look at her in all her glory. So nice. So nice. All right, climbing through 15,000 feet. What are we climbing at? 3,000 feet per minute. Pretty decent. Not too bad. I'm hoping we get up and above this weather. We'll see here in a second, but with this climb gradient, with climb rate, we should be able to. Nice. Beaver dropping the 5 bones. Thank you for your support, man. I appreciate you. Trust me, man. It will change your life. If you spend as much time on YouTube as I do, this will absolutely change your life, man. Huge no floaties to you, Beaver. Thank you very much for the support. That actually made me chuckle. Good shit, dude. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate you, Beaver. Hope you're having a great Sunday, dude. Cap, don't you have the visibility of the cabin? I have it turned off, Diego. Don't I like to have the visibility of the cabin? No. I prefer not having it so I get these nice wing views. I don't like having to look through a window and then it obstructing half of the view that I'm looking at just to see an engine. I prefer this view. I prefer my head is right up against the window right now in this view. You know? Also, setting up wing views in this aircraft is a little bit difficult because it's so short. It's there's not we're all the way up against the emergency door. I can't set a wing view any closer than that. Best thing about YouTube Premium, other than no ads, is that I can lock my phone and still hear YouTube playing.
I caved and got YouTube Premium. Here's $5 because I didn't get it through Apple.
Davis, where is that? Where is that guy? Everybody make fun of Davis when he gets in here. Oh man. I've always been curious what you look like without sunglasses. If you really want to see what I look like, you can go to my you can go to my Instagram, you can go to my Facebook account. I've got pictures up there of what I look like without sunglasses on. Also, pay attention to World Flight this year. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we get some more donations, and I always set a goal. Last year it was $1,000 donation. If we got one $1,000 donation, I would take my glasses off for the day. And we did get a $1,000 donation, and I took my glasses off. So maybe we'll do that this time. I don't know if we need to raise the bar. Maybe this year it's going to be a $1,500 donation, a $2,000 donation for charity. We'll have to see, man. I'm thinking we got to raise the price. $1,000 felt too easy last year. We got some big spenders in here, so we'll see how she goes. GMC, 5 gifted members, my man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you again for the continued support, dude. I swear to God, man, every single stream you're at least giving 5 members. I appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind. Guys, can we please get some huge love in chat for GMC? I feel like half of the memberships are on behalf of GMC. Thank you, man. I really, truly appreciate you, dude. Incredibly kind. Thanks for your support, man. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we are flying real time as well, so we should get a nice sunset arrival back into Frankfurt, but we'll see. Yeah. I'll be donating at World Flight, but my cockpit is almost maxed out, so I'm going to skip on the prizes. Nice, JJ. Well, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. Gamer Boy, what's up, man? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday, my friend. If you had a long-distance private jet, which one would be your favorite? Honestly, man, I don't know anything about the private jets. Wouldn't I want, like, a Gulfstream? A G something? A G5, I don't know, or what are they? Or like a Dassault Falcon, the 3-engine. Take that bad boy. Atlantic, the Gulfstream Global Express. I would have a 787 as my private plane. I mean, is that an option? Jared, thanks so much for your business class subscription, man. Welcome back. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for support. I appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind. Guys, let's welcome our newest first class member, Jared. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. I was watching YouTube off the Xbox last night, and ads can be up to 2 minutes for another 15 minutes of viewing. Enough was enough, dude. That's brutal. Yeah, that's no bueno. Especially the unskippable. Take a Gulfstream G800. There you go. And have the 737, the BBJ. That would be pretty incredible as well. Yeah, the bedroom. Nice king-size luxury bed. Well, Mr. Doctor, I've never flown a 320 in real life, so...
Sunday morning with Captain Canada is always relaxing.
My man, Tamir. Huge note floaties to you, sir. Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate you. That is incredibly kind. Thank you, Tamir. Appreciate you, man. Sunday mornings with Captain Canada is always relaxing. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you. Cap, will you fly the fly-by-wire 380 when it comes out, or do you prefer the 777? No, we'll fly the 380 when it comes out, man. Yeah, of course. Of course. All right, chat, we're coming up on 29,000 feet, our cruise altitude in the little baby bus. Look how small this thing is. We've been flying the 321 for like the last week. This is crazy. How many times does a MICDO automatically engage when starting a flight on an Airbus, or is it all the Airbus Neos but not the V2? James, I'm sorry, man. I don't understand your question. I'm assuming you're using the main menu for your flight plan. Like, are you choosing your flight plan in the main menu? I have no clue, man. I'm sorry, dude. I don't get what your question is. Like, are you talking about like your flight plan and everything being in the MICDO? I don't know, man. I don't really fly the default aircraft, James. I can't really give you any advice or any suggestions. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. My PC is really struggling with the 2K monitor, but I can't go back to 1080p. Well, it sounds like you might have to go back to 1080p if you want to have an enjoyable experience. Does it not? Justin, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. The new PMDG 777 costs £70. Which one are we talking about, Gamer Boy? I already own the 777. Cap, what's your favorite place you've been to in real life and why? Ooh. Jamaica. Jamaica for obvious reasons. Not only the weed, just the people, man. The people, the culture, the food. I gotta go Jamaica. Followed closely by like some of the other. Dominican is great too, man. Dominican is incredible place. I love the Dominican, love the people, love the culture. Yeah. Probably two of my favorite places. Just upgrade one component at a time, start with the GPU and RAM. You could do that, yeah. The only problem is unless you're on an AMD setup, you're probably looking at getting a new motherboard as well if you want to upgrade, right? Intel kind of, you know, it's the shitty thing about Intel versus AMD is if you're an Intel and let's say like you want to, you know, after 3 or 4 generations, you want to switch to a new Intel chip, you got to buy a whole new motherboard, which usually means new RAM, which usually means new power supplies and all kinds of stuff with it. So upgrading isn't as easy as I think it once used to be. But yeah, kind of sucks that we left cable for cheaper internet and media, but now they're catching on with the subscription and long ads are everywhere. I just feel like ads in general, man, just the more people that are watching, right? The more people that are watching, the more... That's why I always say it, man. I have like I have skippable ads that run every 30 minutes. It's like, that is the longest that I can go without turning ads off. That is as long as I can go without having like the mid-roll ads and stuff like that. So I feel that's pretty fair. 30 minutes of watching, you got to sit through a 5 or a 10-second ad. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I wouldn't have a problem with that. Like I always say, if you do have a problem with that, YouTube Premium, man. It's the best offer and insight that I can give you. I have YouTube Premium. I know there's a couple people, so. I just subscribed to YouTube Premium and ads just came on. Do I need to activate something? Maybe just close the browser. Probably Huskers. You probably just have to restart the browser and then go in. Speed is really slow. Yeah, you're right. Destination estimated fuel on board below minimums. With saying 3.2. I don't know what the hell's wrong with that. I'm going to go 55 on the cost index. I don't know if that's going to speed us up a little bit. There we go. Now we're definitely speeding up. I'm actually going to go with like 35 on the cost index. There we go. Much better. That means you won't have enough fuel for your alternate. Yes, correct. That's why I was looking at it. I was like, I think it's because our cost index was so low, we were going so slow that we wouldn't have enough to do that. So. I think I might need to upgrade my CPU at some point, but I'm getting a bit of bottlenecking as my CPU occasionally goes up to around 90% with like 70% GPU. Might go for Ryzen 7 or something. The Ryzen 7800X 3D is still, I think, regarded as the best gaming CPU chip. Now, I don't know, isn't Intel getting ready to put out new chips, I think, maybe? I don't know. Intel might be putting out new chips soon. But yeah. Might need an alternate today. I don't think so. Again, we can shoot the ILS Cat 2. I don't think so. I think we should be fine. Another sneeze. Jesus. Pardon me. 13415. 13415, and that's going to be Munchen? EDDM Zug. Who's that? Munchen radar? Yes, Munchen radar.
Turkish 6408, passing 355 or 370 inbound Stadium.
Will the planes I bought in Microsoft Store get removed if I uninstall and reinstall on a different drive? No, as long as you're logged into the same account, Samir. They're not on your hard drive, it's on your Microsoft account. So as long as you log into the same account, you should have everything. Cap, a lot of people say the same thing about it being depending, but in all realities, do you prefer flying the 7.3 family or the A320 family? Again, Owen, I don't really have a preference, man. I'm not one of those people. I don't have a preference or like an allegiance to like one or the other. I enjoy flying both, man. I love flying on my yoke. I love flying on my side stick. I don't know, man. I don't really have any preference.
Understand, Mike Echo 7000.
Confirm Mike Echo, hello, identified, jump to flight level 310.
310, 7 Mike Echo.
Lufthansa 1213, turn right.
Did the weather just get updated as well? Look at that. Look at the winds now. 130 at 2. Few at 100. Chat, you guys ready to see an auto land? Are we ready to see how this aircraft does an auto land? Anybody excited for that? Few down to 100 feet.
5,000 feet.
I don't think we're going to see anything. Honest with you. What's up, Grub? How you feel about the 319, 321? Do you notice any glitches? Glitches? No, not at all. Everything's been performing the way that it should have been. Is the expansion 319, 321 worth it to buy if you already have the Fenix A320? Absolutely. Yes. Gotta go spotting in the perfect weather in Salzburg now. Bye. The perfect weather. Got an aircraft up above us. The alternate is Vienna. Vienna. When are you going to start your descent? About 30 miles, 32 miles. Need to throw in some weather here as well. 1302. Which radar Vegan Union Lufthansa 01 Yankee flight level 290.
01 Yankee München radar, hello, identified. Descent to flight level 200.
Descent flight level 200 now. Lufthansa 01 Yankee. Alright, flight level 200. We're going to do it now. He sends us off anyways, so it's fine. We'll enter our descent data. 130 at 2, so we actually are favoring runway 15 now. 14 degrees, 1025. 14 degrees, 1025. And our barrow minimums. Now, chat, we don't do a lot of auto lands here on the channel. This is a Cat 3 auto land, so it says decision height 50 feet. If we're doing an auto land, I don't put anything, correct? Or do you still put 50 feet? For the auto land. I can't remember what you have to do. I thought you put like none or something for like the minimums. You put like none. You put no. See, that's what it is. You type no and you put it in the radio. I think you do that, right? That's, I think, what we did last time. And then the aircraft will know that it's a full auto land. Again, if we do have visual, I will take control of the aircraft if I can see the runway. I mean, with rain and scattered and few clouds, scattered at 600, few at 100, we might get visual coming through about 5 to 600 feet. We may get visual because the few clouds at 100, those could just be like kind of like scattered, you know what I mean? But yeah. And then what was the only other thing? Autopilot 1 and 2 needs to be armed by a certain altitude, correct? Is it 2,000 feet, 3,000 feet? There's something that has to be, you know what I mean? Not worth the drama cap. We'll be fine for a visual approach. Sir, did you drink some special Kool-Aid this morning? On your Sunday morning?
525, turn right, heading 210. Lufthansa 1213, turn left, heading 290, clear ILS 26 left.
Should be a spicy time, friends. We're going to go auto brake low. We've got quite a bit of runway here to run with. We are coming in on runway 15. Hopefully vacate Delta, maybe not, maybe Echo. Depends how, I guess, how fast we get this down. So, seems like Havoc. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Is the river nearby for us to land at, just in case? Correct. We also got some mountains. So, yeah, basically just get drunk and absolutely go for it. I'm sure that will make more fun. Joking, of course. No. At this moment, Captain Cannon knew himself that it was going to be spicy. Oh, this is absolutely going to be spicy. At least we can do the visual approach back into Frankfurt. We know the weather's nice in Frankfurt. So the aircraft will flare automatically by itself. Yes, it will. Nabil, thank you again, man. Showing some more love to the channel, dropping the £5. Thank you very much, Nabil. I appreciate you incredibly kindly. For a lesser captain, this would be a problem. For you, it's nothing. Yeah. We'll see, man. We don't do a lot. I think we've done, what, 2 or 3 auto lands in my 8 years of streaming. We don't do auto lands all that much.
Why not exclamation mark colon underscore CPTOHBB underscore CPTOHBB underscore CPTOHBB?
Thought you have to put it into idle yourself? Yeah, but that has nothing to do with the flare, Mr. Doctor. You just said the aircraft won't flare itself. Flaring and putting the throttles to idle could not be more than opposite things of one another. The aircraft will flare. Everything will do the way that it's supposed to do. Yes, you have to cut the power just like you would any other opportunity, you know? At least you won't hear the troll whine about the landing rates. Well, it wasn't me. It ain't me. I can't remember the last time we did an autoland if it actually did a good job. Did it do a good job? It's been so long since we've done an autoland, I legitimately can't remember. Jesus, take the stick. Exactly, Reed. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Phoenix did a great job with EGKK. Okay. Not gonna lie, I hope the 380 gets released, but I also get why it's taking the time and it is, as people that are working on it are volunteers that are still focusing on their real lives. Correct. Phoenix Autoland, plus or minus 300 foot per minute. We'll see. Nice firm landing. Some shitty weather, firm landing. We'll see. So on the ground spoilers. I think he's going to hand us over to Unicom. I don't think we descend in his airspace because we're flying into Austrian airspace. So yesterday in Pero, I wished Jesus would have taken the stick. Uh-oh. I saw V1. I think V1's flying into Pero tonight as well, so that should be fun. I'll have to... What am I doing tonight? Am I going to the farm? I don't think I am. Might be able to tune in. How do you auto-land in the A320 without a 50-minute landing? What? I got you, Owen. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, I feel you, dude. I mean, Fly-by-Wire's done incredible work, to be honest with you. Kavik, clouds and visually opaque, kind of. Send it! Will was upset that we weren't going to try and shoot the RNAV approach into here. A visual RNAV approach. Will was trying to give me shit at the beginning of stream for not flying a visual RNAV approach. Changed my mind. I think today is time for some American 738 ops. First leg is going to be Miami to Montego Bay, and then I might do something out of Vegas. Damn. Should be fun. Great flights. Freddie, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, dude. Hope you were doing well, man. I am doing well. Enjoying my Sunday. Yeah, you've got the chat. We're supposed to descend. We're supposed to descend to 200, right? 20,000 feet, I think. Owen, you have the one that's in Amsterdam, the one that's in Lelystad. Forget what it's called, but it is equally as not as big. But right, he's got to give us further descent here. Hopefully, he doesn't forget about us. Get ready for a go-around. We're auto-landing it, Dave. We are auto-landing it, my man. Kavik, no sig. Hey, Kevin, busy morning. Just joined. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you, Dante, man. Thanks for coming to hang out, dude. Testing out the Phoenix Autoland. Not on purpose. We didn't intentionally do this. This just happens to me. I'm a weather magnet. If you've watched my channel for a while, you'll know. Weather Magnet Canada. Weather Magnet Canada. How to do an autoland on the 320? Arm autopilot 1 and 2 and make sure that it is a airport that has a Cat 3. Cat 2, Cat 3. I wanted to check settings. Those are good. 360 inbound Conan. Or you end up with great weather for a stretch of people complain you don't fly in bad weather. Correct. Yes.
Lufthansa 109, München radar, hello, you identify.
What is Cat 3? Cat 3 Autoland. Category 3 Autoland. Alright, we definitely got to get lower now. We got to chime in here. München Lufthansa 01 Yankee, further descent, please.
Munich radar, Lufthansa cargo 4 for hotel heavy, flight level 230.
It does have a Cat 3 approach, yes. Have you done Peril before? Yes. And we're doing it next week as well.
Fenix flight level 170, Lufthansa cargo 4.
München radar, Servus, Lufthansa 8 Uniform Alpha.
I'm about to just go to Unicom and start descending myself. He's gonna, the whole approach is gonna be fucked. We're like 35 miles from the airport at 20,000 feet. Wouldn't it be cool if they made a classic airline like an L1011? I wouldn't necessarily be interested in that, but I'm sure a lot of people would be.
Right heading 170, Lufthansa.
FS realistic and real turb, correct. Yes. Hey, Mr. Doctor, just enjoy the stream, my man. I have a funny feeling you're on the fence. I'm almost positive you're a troll, so just enjoy the stream, man. Don't worry. We're good, dude. You could request further descent. Yep, I already did that. He didn't answer, so I'm going to do it again now in a second. München Lufthansa 01 Yankee, further descent, please.
Lufthansa 01 Yankee.
Unicom.
Walk in, please.
Okay. Now he wants me to squawk ident. Definitely forgot about it.
Yankee, descent to flight level, descent to 8,000 feet, QNH at Salzburg 1025.
8,000 feet, 1025, Lufthansa 01 Yankee. 100% forgot about us. Metar, mostly exaggerated tales about rain. Could be. Made my 10, 5, and 3 mile callouts into Salzburg, landed, and there's someone on the runway sideways. Gotta love it. Nice. Always, right? It's usually what happens. Anyone find a good Delta livery for the A321? I know that they don't make IRL without sharklets. I believe if you go to flightsim.to, Mr. Holder, there's probably some liveries that are up there, man. Yeah. Did you do an Autoland, the CRJ going into Boston one time? I don't think the RJ has Autoland, does it? I don't think the Aerosoft RJ has Autoland, to be honest with you, Reed. I don't think so. It could, but I don't think we did an Autoland. We probably took it right down to minimums or something like that, though. That was probably more so the case. Flight Sim was down earlier today. Yeah, they had like a unusual amount of traffic or something like that. The transition level is 10,000 feet. 10,000 feet. Alright, we got the ground spoilers out. We're descending nicely. We'll get ourselves back on track. I believe intercept is 4,000 feet. I'm pretty sure he hands us over. I don't think we're with him his airspace for our arrival, but we'll see. I don't think there's any ATC into... No, there's no, I don't think there's any ATC in. Gonna get our LS switch on. I don't know, chat, this might be sketchy. I mean, it was so bad he forgot about us that to the point where we even had to like ident because he didn't even know who we were, where we were.
Lufthansa Cargo 44 Hotel, contact the Reise 128030, bye-bye.
Contacting arrival 128, 030, Lufthansa forward.
Lufthansa 6 November Tango, turn left heading 070.
It's going to be sketchy, chat. We'll see. I mean, look at that weather. Holy macaroni.
20.
Nasty.
Lufthansa 6 November Tango.
Nasty, nasty, nasty weather. We're already picking up glide slope. We're 15 miles out at 14,000 feet.
Tango left heading 070.
I don't think this is going to work. We're going to ask him for some... he definitely left us way, 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 way too high, man.
Proceed direct Betos, Bravo Echo, Tango, Oscar Sierra.
Don't think we're going to make this. We'll see, but I highly doubt it. CST, my man, welcome to business. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for your support. You sent me to Unicom? Good, cool. Let me just do a 360 here, chat. We're going to do a 360. Our speed's like insane, so I'm going to start descending at about 2,000 feet per minute. We got to bleed off some of that speed. Speed got up to 290. I should have tried, I mean, I tried to go earlier. As soon as we leveled off at 2,000 feet, or sorry, as soon as we leveled off at 20,000 feet, I tried to call in, but it was a little bit of a cluster. I don't know what happened with the descent there. I don't know why he didn't give us further descent. He was pretty busy, though, to be fair. So, yeah, ground spoilers are out. We're just going to do a 360. It's fine. Nothing wrong with it. Little 360 here. We're descending. We're bleeding off some speed. We're still descending 2,000 feet per minute. What we'll end up doing is we'll end up sending ourselves direct to Atchit. Is Atchit in there at all? Direct? Yeah, Atchit is there. Okay, good. So we'll do a little turn here, bleed off some of that speed, and then I'll just send us direct back to Atchit. There's 10,000 feet, so standard barrow, and the barrow was 1025. 1025 on that. Good. 10,000 feet. We'll get landing lights. We'll ding the cabin. Good. Sounds can come up. Ground spoilers are still out right now, so we're good with that. And I believe that we need to be at Atchit for... I'm going to do a right turn as well. We don't need to fly into a mountain. 340 on the right turn. We're going to... 4,000 for Atchit. So we're doing pretty well. Can chill on that descent rate just a little bit, lead off some of that speed, get us down to 250. We're currently at 260. I'm going to keep descending now 4,000 feet. Good. If you look at our chart, we're going to stay within here, and we're just going to bring ourselves right back. Nice little 360. We needed about 10 more miles to run. 10, 15 miles, and I think we would have been good. Would have been good. Auto land. Yeah, we're gonna shoot an auto land. We'll see how she goes. We will see how she goes. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna send us direct to Atchit. Insert. Good. Aircraft's gonna make a nice little turn. And actually, if you look, we're right on path now. So that'll be good. I'll go back into managed mode. You can see there's our descent. Some nice soup you're in. Oh yeah. Are we going to make it? Of course. Just had to do a little turn, man. Get ourselves back on track. Ground spoilers can go in now. Don't need to worry about those out. And we can arm them. Sweet. Ended up getting visual before the runway, so I didn't have to auto land. Nice. Well, like I said, if we end up getting visual before we get the runway, we'll definitely take over and do it as well. I'd prefer to fly the approach, get a feel for the aircraft a little bit more. But again, if the weather is the way that it is, we'll worry about it. Missed approach, left climb via the Sierra India, whatever that is. Okay, so it's basically back to the VOR. Climb to 6,000 and hold. Accelerate not before missed approach turn is completed and not below 2,500 feet. So, zero acceleration. Essentially, climb at best climb speed up into the left turn and then back around. And that is the plan. Hopefully we don't need to do a go-around, but you never know. Is there any different system to the 320, 321, like different pressurization? No. No. Very similar to like the 737, right? The 737, 700, 800, 900, they're virtually all the same. It's pretty much the same thing with Airbus 319, 2021. They're virtually the same. I believe you're type rated. If you can fly the A320, you're type rated to fly the 319 and 321. So, those are the good things. Parking down in Salzburg. I don't know where the real aircraft went, so I'm going to look and see where we can go. Parking down in Salzburg. All right. Cool. We'll see if they have it, but we got it. And 318, yeah. There's not very many 318s, but yes, and 318s. I think you're type rated to fly them all if you can learn, if you can fly one, but some airlines require you to do extra training for the 321. I believe that, yeah. You're at Whiskey 6? Okay, I'm going to go, I think it's Whiskey 4 is where this aircraft went. When I downloaded the world update, I went to the marketplace and noticed I'd missed 3 world updates and 2. Jesus, Erin. That's not very good. You want to get on those. All right, we do see ground, but that is heavy nasty in front of us. Almost in every direction is heavy nasty right now. Getting rocked around a little bit as well. Can we see the outside for just a second? Sure. There you go. Lufthansa. Where are you landing? Salzburg, Austria. All right, let's go ahead and arm localizer. Good. I mean, we're dead on glide path as well. Lokestar captured. Good. It's arm approach. Glide slope should be captured here as well. There's glide slope and localizer. Let's go flaps 1. Currently 11 miles. Start slowing down just a little bit. What is my Microsoft settings? Turbulence set to medium, and then I use RealCat Turb, which does a far better job at actually mimicking turbulence, not just... The thing with Microsoft and its turbulence setting is if you look, it's not really turbulence. All it does is it makes the wind do this. It doesn't, there's actually no turbulence involved in it. It doesn't, like, you know, you don't get turbulence from flying through clouds. You don't get clear air turbulence when you turn the turbulence on realistic. All it is it just makes the wind go fucking bananas. So, yeah. All right, let's go gear down. 8 miles out. Start slowing her up. Beautiful. We're on to Unicom. Gears out. We have to activate both approaches. That will get us for the auto land. We're going to go flaps, I think it's this one, flaps 2. Sorry, I didn't hear that. What to use for turbulence? RealCat Turb. It's a third-party program. RealCat Turb. I guess ILS was the right choice. Yeah, no way you're shooting a visual RNAV approach into here. Absolutely no way. Flaps 3 speed check. Right, looking good. Salzburg traffic, Lufthansa 01 Yankee, 5 mile final, ILS 15, Salzburg. Alrighty, coming through 170 knots. Let's go flaps full. Really slow her down. And we may actually get a visual. So I'm going to throw the joystick cam on. We're going to keep it the way that it is right now, but we'll see how she goes. If we do get visual, we will take control. Right now, I do not have visual. It actually looks like we're flying into a little bit more soup up here as well, so. We've got ILS 1 and 2, sorry, autopilot 1 and 2 on. 1,000 feet. I don't see anything in front of me. Do you use the FrameJet mod for your sim? I do. And yes, it doubles your FPS. Yeah, see, we had a little pocket of being able to see there, and then, boom, just into absolutely nothing. Nothing. We're going to hold the joystick just in case we end up getting a visual. Ensure that flare arms before touchdown. Yeah, when should it do it? It should be at like 200 feet or something, right? 100 feet, 200 feet.
500.
Oh. Well, chat. Do we take it? Oh. It's kind of going away.
4.
Do we take it? Land is here.
300.
This is gnarly, dude. No, I'm not taking it. That's insane. Alright, my airplane.
200. 100.
Light slow.
40. 30. 20. Retard. Size.
Goes down gently, reversers are out. Not fucking around with that one, chat. This is insanity. 70 knots, reverser stowed. Jesus. That is crazy weather, man. Holy macaroni. Nice. What is landing software that you used? Exclamation point G's. In chat. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Salzburg. I should have let it auto land, but I kind of wanted to land it too, right? I mean, that was my first landing in the aircraft. Talk about sending it for the first landing. Definitely flies different than the 321, 100%. Definitely need more of a flare. Much more like nose up attitude is what I've noticed on that one. Will definitely take some time to get used to, but overall pretty great landing. Nothing wrong with that. 273 foot per minute, 1.12 on the G. In these weather conditions, that's probably exactly the type of landing that you want to be achieving, so I'm quite happy with that one. The weather here is absolutely gnarly. Landing lights can come off, nose light over to taxi, APU master start switch can go on, runway turn-offs off, wing lights off, strobe lights off. We will stop the flight time here as well. 47 minutes on the flight time. You joined in the crew for the world flight this year? Yep. Hey, landing you walk away from is a good landing, nicely down. Hey, man, under those circumstances, we don't, you don't want to be going for like the extreme butters and trying to float it out and feel that was really good. Touchdown, probably on the 1500 footers. It was perfect. According to real pilots, the Fenix 319 tends to sink too much. In the real thing, I think you can cut the throttles at 50 and it would still float. Interesting. It's too hard for me to tell on that landing just because there's like the visibility is basically nothing, so it's a little bit difficult to tell on that one. But yeah, we'll I guess we'll see coming back into Frankfurt. We'll see how it goes, because at least into Frankfurt we'll be able to shoot a visual approach. Frankfurt weather is beautiful. So all right, I am parking at Whiskey, what did I say? Whiskey 4. Whiskey 4, no. Let's go Salzburg. All right. And then up into Whiskey 4, that's going to be left turn here, I believe. Yeah, left turn here, and then Whiskey 4 is up into there off of Mike. All right. Or is this only an exit? I don't know. This is the default... Not a very good showcase of default scenery, but this is the new handcrafted Salzburg scenery, by the way, friends. Do you guys really like what you're seeing here? The handcrafted Salzburg. APU start switch is going on. Lightspeed 10 months. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for your support. Appreciate you. Incredibly kind. Thank you, man. You can't really see much, chat, but great scenery. Handcrafted fog is great. Yes. I know, right? Typical Captain Canada. I fly into an airport and this is the weather that we get for the arrival. Pretty crazy, man. Guys, if you enjoyed that, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Show the channel some love. Appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much for your support. We are doing the flight back to Frankfurt as well, so if you guys are interested, if you do want to join on VATSIM. But we are doing the flight back to Frankfurt. Looks like there's a Q400 at my gate now. I don't know. don't know if this is whiskey. I think that's a Q. That might be a static Q4. We may have to go to whiskey 3. Well, that's whiskey 5. No, we might be fine then. Whiskey 4 is here. I don't... Is that like a static airplane or something? I don't know what that... That has to be a static airplane, I'm guessing. Alright, well, we're going into whiskey 4. Apologize for the running into the static airplane. Looks like somebody's over at whiskey 3 as well. I can barely see the GSX dude out there. It's so rainy. Alright, he's calling for us to stop. Good. Park brakes on, APU's on, bleeds are on. Engine number 2 is off, engine number 1 is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Salzburg, where the weather is slightly less than ideal. But hey, it is what it is. Red beacon light comes off as well. Seatbelt signs come off. Shutdown of engine number 1 and 2. Alright, we are looking good. We are going to deboard the aircraft. Nice. Cool. Sweet. Let's bump some tunes, friends, as we get ready here for the return flight. Hopefully we've reached our goal of 300 likes. There was over 500 people watching that arrival. I feel like we should have maybe done an auto land. 500 people watching that arrival, and we're yet to hit 300 likes. Guys, please smash down that thumbs up button. Please don't tell me it's just a bunch of hate watchers in the background today. That would just not be very fun, would it? We are going to be departing Salzburg back to Frankfurt. We are going to get our new call sign. Lufthansa. Lows to EDDF, good. We're going to be in the 319, the CFMs, good. 25 center is the arrival runway, I think. Is it 25 center or 25 right? Maybe 25 left? Does that change this arrival? I don't know, 25 right, I don't know. We'll plan one of those runways anyways. 138 passengers for the return flight. Cool. Baggage loaders are doing their thing. What should you expect on the VATSIM exam? I have no clue, dude. No clue. Watching the stream on my phone or watching the one I missed yesterday on my TV. Hey, my man. Thank you, dude. Will we see you in V1 stream later? I don't know, man. Maybe if I have time. I don't know. I got some stuff to do, some errands to do after stream. I have no clue, my amigo. Maybe. If I'm there, I'm there. If I'm not, it is okay. I'm sure there will be plenty of you there watching, right? All right. 30,000 feet on the return flight. We'll file that one off. Good. Let's go ahead and connect on the new call sign. Lufthansa 26 Mike. And we'll connect. Good. That is all done. That is all set. Beautiful. Cool. We're just going to wait for the deboarding process. Then we're going to get ready to go. Usually it's thunderstorms because it's Florida. This is wild weather, dude. I wasn't expecting it to be this bad today, to be honest. Like, it's like... I mean, how long of a flight was that? 40-something minutes? 45 minutes? 47 minutes? And, yeah, 47 minutes on the flight time. And, the stark difference in the weather is absolutely insane. How different the weather is from, you know, from here to Frankfurt in a 40-minute flight. They have heavy equation. Yeah, for sure, man. for sure. Is this fictional livery? Nope, this is a real livery. Europe doesn't disappoint us. It's always raining. Not too bad, to be honest with you. Sklit, what's for lunch? I don't know yet, man. Yeah. FS.to not loading for anybody? Yeah, it should put you in a virtual queue. Is it putting you in a virtual queue? Because it should be doing that. Did a flight in the MD-11 today. I love how it flies. MD is great. Yeah. If you could only fly one aircraft in the simulator, what would it be? And also, be not going on like a 7.5? Well, I don't know, Dante. I have no clue, my man. If I haven't flown any of those airplanes, I don't know if I could be like... Are you saying, like, what aircraft would I want in the sim right now, today? I'd love to have a Q400. I'd love to have an E220. There's a couple aircraft that I'd really like to have. Can't seem to find Lowe's handcrafted. It should already be installed, Captain Zemp. All you need to do is make sure that you have downloaded and installed World Update 18, the one that came out on Thursday. World Update 18, and it comes with the World Update. Not sure what they'll end up giving us. 2.5 left or 2.5 right. SimBrief gave me 2.5 right. Yeah, SimBrief usually gives 2.5 right. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. I'll probably plan for 2.5 right, and I think because of noise abatement as well, we have to take 2.5 right, but yeah. Cap, just got Real Cat Turb. Does it go into the default folder set by the exe file? Also, do I set the in-game turbulence to realistic or medium? You can set their in-game to medium or low, whichever one you feel is better for you. And then it should run automatically. If you've installed it, Ben, Real Cat Turb should just launch when you launch the simulator. And to confirm that it's launched when you start the simulator, when you load in, you'll see this right here, this little logo. Real Cat Turb Area is global for Microsoft V2. Are you gonna do a flight back to? We are in Salzburg right now, but yes, we will come back and we will shoot the RNAV arrival. Absolutely. Now the beauty of the 319 is it is very quick to board and unload and deboard and reboard. So that's a good thing about it. We won't be sitting here for a while. So I can open fs.to. You just need to wait in the queue to time out. Just some patience is required. Correct. Yes. We hit over 300 likes. Damn. Absolutely incredible. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. That's badass. Appreciate you, man. I guess you guys love the 319 much as you love in the 321. Tomorrow is going to be an absolute banger of a stream as well, chat. We're back in the US tomorrow, and we're going to be flying from Charlotte to Key West. A lot of people have been asking for some Key West ops in the 319, so tomorrow, American Airlines, Charlotte to Key West and back. Going to be a little bit of a longer stream tomorrow. It should be a fun one as well. That's nice. All right, let's jump back in the aircraft. Let's go ahead and dismiss that. I'm going to go and... Can I turn my screen brightness down? Settings, screen brightness. Thank you. All right, let's go to Fenix and let's go to My Flights. We're going to import our next flight. Good. We're going to go to Mass and Balance. We're going to go ahead and load aircraft. We're going to go GSX. Beautiful. And now with all of that going on, we can start working on our McDo and all that fun stuff. So let's go to our NITREF tab. Let's do our NIT request. Call sign for the return flight, Lufthansa. What are we, Lufthansa? I didn't even change it over there yet. Lufthansa 26 Mike. Let me cancel this one out over here. Sim Toolkit Pro gave us a 211 on the landing, by the way, chat. 211. I feel like a 211 is a little bit more accurate. A 273 seemed a little bit firm, but they both given the same G rating, 1.11 G, 1.12 G. So that's usually what matters, is if the G rating is around the same. Again, foot per minute is completely subjective. The simulator kind of, again, if you land on a downslope, you get these crazy numbers. If you land on an upslope, you get these crazy numbers. The landing rate monitors in this simulator, for whatever reason, don't calculate sloped arrivals very well at all. Fly now, Microsoft, good. Dashboard, good. Close that out, beautiful. Call sign, Lufthansa, 26 Mike. That is us. We are going back from Salzburg to Frankfurt, beautiful. Our alternate is EDDL, which is Düsseldorf. Good, we're gonna go with an initial cost index of 5 on the cruise, and we're going up to 30,000 feet. Nope. 30,000 feet. Good. Init B page, we're not going to plug that in quite yet because we need all the weight and balances and all that fun stuff. So go to our flight plan, go to departures. We are departing out of runway 15. We are going to be on the in-row 1 Bravo departure. I think this is a really cool departure. We'll have a look at it on the charts afterwards. We'll go and insert that. Beautiful. And then to Frankfurt this evening, arrivals. We're going to plan for the ILS 25 right. Do we want the Yankee or... Hold on. Flights, unload, import, sim brief. Good. Grab you. Arrivals into Frankfurt. Do we want the 25 right Zulu or Yankee? Guess they're technically all the same. Alright, so we'll just plan for the ILS Zulu. Find that on the list. ILS Zulu 25 right. Good. We are going to be on the Deb 1 Alpha arrival. There it is right there, Deb 1 Alpha. Good. And our approach vias today. Again, if we're looking at the arrivals, it's probably going to be from Delta Foxtrot 426. So we'll select that on the list. Good. And we'll insert that. Wonderful. If we look at the arrival, this is why I say that. If we look at our arrival, it takes us all the way out like this. We're going to overfly the airport. And then down and in. Now, alternatively, they could give us the 1 Bravo arrival, which would have us in for 25 left or 25 center. But I'm assuming because of its nighttime arrivals, I think they land on 25 right anyways. So you can see Delta Foxtrot 426 is the identifier runway for 25 right. So that's why we've selected Delta Foxtrot 426. Good. Departing out of here, this is where it becomes real interesting. Immediate left turn, which is going to make things a little bit crazy because of the weather. So you can see off of departure, and we've got, 6,400 foot mountain right in front of us over here. So immediate left turn out, Whiskey Sierra 463 to Whiskey Sierra 444, and then Whiskey Sierra 645. And then we're going all the way up to Inram, and then from Inram on course into Frankfurt. So it should be a fun, interesting little departure. You can see the waypoint, 643, 644, 645, Inram. Good, cool. All of that is done. Back to the init wrap page, wait for the B page, and we're just going to wait for the boarding. It shouldn't take very long, like I said, at least with this aircraft, it boards pretty quickly. So, Floaty Tony, what's up, man? Great name, good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Owls, good to see you, man. Ada says 25 right Romeo. Okay, I mean, it literally, there's zero difference as I was showing. Look, we'll see, like, ILS Zulu, I think the only difference is the minimums. ILS Zulu, ILS Yankee, there are absolutely no differences between the approaches, so you're perfectly fine. It doesn't matter. They all equal the same. Tyrix, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Hey, GM Cap, out of the course again, really sucking eggs today. Maverick, good to see you, man. More golfing. You're making me jealous, dude. It's not nice. Do you use FS Traffic? Why I cannot add FS Traffic to Flow Pro? I don't use Flow Pro, and I do not use FS Traffic. No, I don't use either of those. I'm sorry, man. I wish I could help more than that, but I don't own any of those. Next 747 series, probably the PMDG 747. I'd like to think that's probably the next one. The Z and Y are just different precision approaches, correct. I think it just changes the minimums, doesn't it? Tyrix, 7 months. Appreciate you, my man. Says, very nice 319. Huge enough floaties to you, Tyrix. Thank you very much for support, man. I appreciate you big time. Incredibly kind, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What are my sorry, one of my RealCat turb settings, I will show you here. Remember that they change for every aircraft, right? Certain, oops, didn't mean to do that, sorry. Certain aircraft behave differently with RealCat turb, so you just have to keep that in mind. But here are my, this is what I'm running for my Fenix series of aircraft. So for the Fenix 319, 320, and 321, this is how I have it. You try Vueling 319 ops into San Sebastian, really tough airport to get in and out of. That'd be cool. Yeah, I don't think I've ever flown there. Do we have any decent scenery for it? San Sebastian. I have to send that on Discord to remind me or something. San Sebastian. Tell those rampers to hurry up. Actually, they're doing a pretty good job. They're going pretty quick. Do we have all the passengers on board yet? That's the real question. Oh, already passengers are already on board. Yeah, okay, they're slow. Ruben, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. All is well, my friend. All is well. Can you show your rudder sensitivity settings? I feel like rudder sensitivity settings are very subjective, Cloudy. What rudder pedals are you using? Because if I give you my rudder pedal sensitivities for the pendular rudder system that I'm using, it's going to be completely irrelevant, man. Rudder sensitivities are something that you really gotta, if you can explain to me what you've got going on, like what issues you're having, I can try and diagnose it for you from there and tell you, like, lower the sensitivities, raise the sensitivities. If you're having issues with the Fenix lineup of aircraft, what I can suggest is if you go over to the settings page, not that settings page, go to Fenix, go to sim settings, and go to controls, turn off rudder dampening. I was having a lot of problems with this aircraft until I turned off rudder dampening. I constantly felt like I was behind the airplane when I had rudder dampening on. So I've got rudder dampening off and I've got SDS turned on, which is the side stick. But you are using the TM pendulars, okay? I can show you my rudder sensitivities. Those are my sensitivities. So I've got a 39-degree curve on the rudders with a 2-degree dead zone, and then toe brakes. The big thing is with the toe brakes is the reactivity. The reactivity is the big one. There you go, man. All right, baggage loaders are almost done, and then we've just got to get the fuel chat, and then we'll be back in the air. Zulu and Yankee approaches are different go-around procedures. Got you. Okay. We're not going around, so don't you worry. Flying into Montego Bay, you should do something like JFK to Montego Bay, the 321 JetBlue. Yeah, once we get some decent JetBlue liveries, there's one JetBlue livery out right now, and it's not very good. The colors are completely all out of whack. London Heathrow to JFK, we'd have to wait for the Neo, man. We don't have the Neo, so we'd have to wait for the Neo. I think we are now waiting for fuel. Yes, waiting for the fuel trucks. Fuel trucks will come, and then we'll be good to go, friends. Thanks on info cap. I had problems on the rollout and takeoff. Kept pulling right. Yeah, try turning off the rudder dampening. It was causing all kinds of issues for me, man. All kinds. No worries, Cloudy Box. No worries at all, man. He kept. I'm an hour. Sorry, I'm an hour 50 minutes behind you. Overslept. Just saying hi. Okay, see you tomorrow. Reggie's wake up. Reg, take care, man. Have a great day, dude. Thanks for coming to say hello. Appreciate you. Don't forget to smash down that thumbs up, and I'll see you tomorrow, man. Charlotte to Key West tomorrow. Should be a great one. Latin VFR Neo is trash. Yeah. Well, he only has Xbox owls, unfortunately, but yeah, we've already explained to James that Latin VFR and Captain Sam and Breedock are not, you know, real third-party aircraft. What's the difference between CFM and IE engine options? What's the difference? The engines. A Smart Wings 737 or a Tarome 737? Cap, what settings do you have to have the fuel truck come last? I think it's in the... It's in this one, Sim Settings GSX. Boarding and then fuel. Service sequence. Boarding, then fuel. You could do fuel, then boarding. I don't know how they do it in real life, but I just have boarding and then fuel. Maybe I should switch it? I don't know. I don't want to switch it now because it'll probably screw everything up, but... Or else fuel then boarding. Okay, once we're done with the fuel truck, we'll redo that. We'll switch that up. You got a thumbs up. Wait, is that a 737 inside of us? It was. Apparently it was Diddy Combs inside of us. Ironic. Ironic, isn't it? At least all the follow the flight plans straight away, as you can't access the MiG-2 on Xbox. You might be able to. I don't know. Cap, sorry, work. Did I hear Key West tomorrow? Yes, sir. Charlotte to Key West. Charlotte to Key West, back to Charlotte tomorrow. Going to be a longer day, about an hour and a half each way. Should be fun. We'll be in the 319 as well, American Airlines. Real world American Airlines 319 ops as well, so pretty damn cool. Holy shit. Who just turned on all of their lights? One of the airplanes right there just turned on his landing lights and just absolutely lit up the entire terminal. Unless those are the lights for the terminal that have just lit themselves up. Not an aircraft. Santiago, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, dude. How was the butter? It wasn't very buttery, to be honest with you. It was more of like a realistic landing. 237 foot per minute on the 1500 footers. Absolutely no messing around. The weather was insane coming in. It looks like the rain has stopped at least now. It kind of just looks like it's foggy. But yeah, the arrival was pretty gnarly. Pretty gnarly. Is Key West still a short runway sub 5,000 feet? I don't know. I'd have to check, John. I don't know. I think the terminal lights turned on because the whole sim stuttered for a second. Okay, that might have been it then. All of the lights come on. You're going from London Heathrow to Inverness IRL tomorrow. Nice. Enjoy the flight, James. Should be fun, man. I'm the Eurowings behind you flying to Dusseldorf. Nice. Very cool. Someone probably accidentally triggered a keybind. Not quite spicy meatball, but sounds a little spicy. It was definitely spicy. One of the more spicy arrivals we've had in a while, Matthew, for sure. I think we've been, we've had some shitty weather recently in the sim, but that was probably the worst one so far for a while. Are you doing World Flight this year? Yes, of course. EV Navigate 737 and 319. There you go, nice. When you take off, be careful because the runway will still be wet and you might use as a slip and slide. Yeah, we'll have to, we'll do our configuring here. We're going to throw some numbers in. We're just waiting for the last amount of fuel to get on board. They might be done now, mass and balance. We are done now. Beautiful. So the fuel truck will be disconnecting and saying bye-bye. Good. Let's send all of this data down here to the MiG-2. That is good. We'll get all that data in here, and then we'll go to our performance numbers. I'm going to go upstairs. We're going to go ahead and spool... sorry, seatbelt sign is on. Beacon light is on. That'll get ready for the push and start. Let's go to our departure performance here. And we are departing on runway 15. Surface conditions are definitely wet. We're going over the flaps 1 departure today. Force toga no, anti-ice off. Packs will be on. We'll sync load sheets, we'll sync live weather, and we'll calculate our V-speeds. 24, 34, 39, trans is 10,000. 1/up 0.2 on the flap with a flex of 63 degrees. We'll send all of that down to the MiG-2. Beautiful. All of those numbers get punched in. Everything looks good there. Great. overhead looks good. All right, sweet. For some reason, GSX Pro is not working. Have you tried updating it? Cap, when will you go back in the TUI 787? Not sure, man. Not sure. Maybe in a couple weeks. All right, there's our red beacon light. We're looking good. Wait, that wasn't... Holy shit, I thought that Q400 was a default airplane. That wasn't a default airplane. Look, there's an actual Q400 taxiing around. Damn, it sucks that his props aren't spinning, but I'm jealous, dude. I'm jealous of your Q400. I want. It says GSX has been disabled by user settings. Do you have your... So, I don't want to call you out on this one. Usually that means that you're not using a linked version of your scenery, or you're using a non-paid version of whatever scenery you're trying to use, because it's an FS Dream Team scenery. So if you actually did pay for it, go into your FS Dream Team, the launcher, FSDT, or you got to activate it. You have to activate it and link it for it to work properly. But yeah. All right, arrival message, good. Our preliminary load sheet will accept that, good. And then our finalized load sheet here today, 138 plus 4, so 142, good. I think we're ready for pushback. I'm going to continue pushback. We're going to pause the music here. We're going to go tail left. Yes, because we're going for runway 15. And this song is about to end. Why is there like somebody like slewing everywhere all the time, back and forth, back and forth? We're going to restart our block time here. Good. Restart our flight time. Good. And we'll release the park brakes. Good. Pause our music. Good. And we're good for push and start. Cool. There goes our push. Block time goes on. Upstairs looks great. Dim. Let's go engine mode selector, the start position. And we'll go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Enjoy this engine start, friends. Oh, push them back at the same time. Nice. What are you upset about now? Thank you. Well, looks like we're going to push into each other, Ben. I did all that for some reason. It just did not work. Interesting. I don't know why I would be doing that. It's a weird one. When you go back to the TUI 787, fly from Melbourne in the one in Florida to Manchester or Gatwick. That could be interesting, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and spool up engine number 1 once the park brake. It's interesting. Is that like a new addition to the terminal? It's actually really nice. I don't. In the other scenery, does it have that in the other scenery? I don't know. Oh. 2 airplanes on top of each other here. And then the museum's over there. That's the big museum. I did a good job. We're definitely going to fly back into this scenery. We'll fly back during the day for 1, and when it's not raining. Dual engine start. Oh yeah. Park brake set. Spool up engine number 1. Dual engine. Is this a world update free airport? Yes, correct. Is this better than the RD presets in the digital design version? I'll have to leave that up to you, JMP. I personally think it's better than the RD presets. The RD presets runs like absolute shit. It uses so much VRAM. That I would honestly instantly think that this would be a better option, but Do you guys want me to leave it on real time, or would you guys like to like roll back the time for sunset? I'll leave it up to you guys. We can start a little poll here. Start poll. Would you rather real time, sunset? Go. All right. Flaps 1. Ooh. Sounds nice. Let's go predictive wind shear system to on and auto. Engine mode selector back to the normal position. We'll reset our rudder trim. Auto brakes over to max. RTO trim value is up 0.2. We'll set that. Beautiful. That's looking good. Let's go to the overhead. APU can come off. APU bleed can come off. Nose light over to taxi. Runway turnoffs can come on as well. And we're just waiting for the aircraft in front of us. It's actually picked up the rain. It wasn't raining this bad, but it is pretty nasty out there right now. That's just annoying, so we're not going to listen to that. And we'll dim the interior lights for now. Actually, I guess we'll get those on for taxi. Might be a spicy takeoff. Hopefully not. We'll see though. Hey Ben, you moving anytime soon? Or is there an airplane in front of you? Ah, there we go. Now he's ready. Good. Park brake is off. His lights are on. Let's go moving. Wipers that don't wipe. They need to make the wipe screech even if it's annoying. It's more than annoying. That's for sure. Alright, friends, here we go. On the taxi. Out to runway 15. This is some of the heaviest rain I've seen in Microsoft. It's like, I wonder if it's maybe because the runway turnoffs, making it look even crazier. Hey Gap, do you think I would be able to play the game in VATSIM with an i5 6400? I don't know. I'm sure you'd be able to play it. I don't know if you'd be on VATSIM, because VATSIM, I think it's, what is it, 30 FPS or 25 FPS or something before the sim starts like slowing it down. So I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you. You'd probably be able to play the game. I don't know how well, but if anybody else in chat has that CPU or similar. Problem is that's a little bit of an old CPU, right? Like that's what? That's 8 generations old now, unfortunately. Still probably an okay chip for some certain things. Why did that Q400 take off on runway? Interesting. Azrito, 25 months. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very, very much for supporting the streams. Appreciate you, my man. That is incredibly kind. Thank you for 25 months. It's 25 months? That's basically 50. Love the comparison. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No center taxiway lighting either, which makes this even a little bit more difficult. I don't think they get a lot of rain like this. Would I be wrong, chat, in thinking that there's not a lot of rain like this in Salzburg? Like, this is pretty gnarly, dude. This is some gnarly weather. Quite heavy rain, I see. Just a little bit. Just a little bit heavy. Let's do our takeoff config test. Good. ECAM's no blue. Nice. Taxi our way out to runway 15. Yeah, we will for departure, Azrito. I have them on dim right now. They definitely do help a little bit, make it a little bit more visible out there. Yeah. departure, chat. We're not going to be able to see anything. We're going to be completely IMC. We're going to have to rely on all of our systems and computers and be monitoring everything here for this one. Never seen the sim make it rain more than a drizzle. How do you get this weather? Just running live weather. Just come fly with me, man. We have a famous saying here. I'm a weather magnet. There's just magnets. I'm a magnet of the weather. I always seem to fly and find weather nonstop. Almost looks like snow. No snow. It's pretty warm out as well. No snow. Got this new add-on called Real Cat Turb Airs Global, and it's absolutely insane. It made turbulence so much more enjoyable. I've been flying with that for probably the last 6 months, says Rito. Yeah. It's fantastic. No need engine anti-ice? Not with these temperatures, no. It's plus 14 outside. Man, the aircraft like doesn't want to move in this heavy rain. It's wild. I feel like I'm having to apply a ton of thrust even to get it to start moving. I have no clue, Cab Carolina. Do you have a GSX profile? I don't, Jacob. I don't think there's one available yet. No. Stefan, thanks so much, man. Welcome back into first class. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much for your support. Appreciate you big time, man. Thank you. Cap, what is the difference between TA and TARA? As far as my understanding goes, I'm not a real pilot, so please don't, jump down my throat if I don't get this correct. But as far as my understanding goes, TARA is also like a resolution, meaning that the aircraft will climb or descend depending on what the traffic advisory is getting. TA is only like an oral alert. So it will like tell you like traffic, whereas TARA will actually climb or descend the aircraft. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the difference between the two. Dude, this is insanity, this weather, chat. Like, it's gonna look like we're taking off into like Star Wars or something. I'm gonna have problems maintaining center line. Gotta find the center line here. Holy shit. I haven't seen rain like this in... I don't even know. I don't know how long it's been since I've seen rain like this. This is crazy. Do we want the wipers on for effect? Doesn't really help much, does it? Are you on Unicom? Yes, sir. What, chat? You don't like that noise? Nope. Leaving it on. Wipers makes it seem worse. Okay, there. How about that? A little bit slower nails on the chalkboard. Or just off. Oh man. Imagine having to listen to that noise. I guess that's why they leave them off until like short final. If you ever notice, like most of the time, like if you ever watch like an airplane going into a storm or something, they'll only put them on at like, within the last like usually like 1,000 feet, 500 feet or something like that. So Unicom, I thought VATSIM switched to CTAF. That's only in the US, Chris. That doesn't exist over here in Europe. I'm letting that aircraft basically get parallel with us, and then we're going to do it. We're going to give ourselves a nice enough separation here. We don't need to do anything crazy. He's on Tatooine. Oh, nice, dude. Nice. All right, friends. Twisted Cam's going on. Enjoy the departure, my amigos. Sounds are going up. I am turning on the wipers because I do somehow think that it's easier to see, but we'll find that out. Cool. Salzburg traffic. Lufthansa 26 Mike departing runway 15. Salzburg. Throttle's up to 40%. Chrono's coming on. Stable. Slight nose down pressure. Let's go flying, friends. Manflex 63 SRS runway auto thrust bleu. Oh my god, this is like disorienting. Holy shit. Airspeed's alive. Maintain centerline cap. Focus on the line. 100 knots for neutral. B1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Okay, get that fucking thing off. Jesus Christ. Immediate left turn. Follow your systems. Train radar on. Leave it on 5 or 10, sorry. Start our left turn. Throttles to climb mode. Big old left turn out. Maintaining speed and climbing. Those lights off, runway turn-offs off. Follow your flight directors. Bring the sounds down just a little bit. Ground spoilers disarmed. Do you need to start real cat turb? Nope, it runs in the background. A little bit spicy on the turbulence there. Try it. I keep getting... I'm not sure what's going on. It feels like we're stalling out of the sky. I almost have like a... Do you see how I can't put like... I can't put nose down pressure? I had to physically take control of that right there. That was super weird, dude. It was almost like I was stuck. I don't know if it was just insanely heavy turbulence. Like I was full down input, nothing was happening. I think it's just super heavy turbulence, to be honest with you. It seems to be better now. I don't know if that was just like a weird pocket or something. I don't know if it was ice. I put on the, immediately went upstairs and put on the anti-ice. We did, usually you get a warning. Usually you'd have like an ice detected warning or something. Flaps clean. I think it was a combination of having the very slow climb out speed and some pretty gnarly turbulence for like 30 seconds right there. We are flying through like some pretty nasty weather. Yeah, flaps 1 were out. Yeah, because we had it's a very, you keep your flaps out because it's a very steep climb out to get you up and above the mountains. Everything's fine now. It was just super weird. Super weird. Climb up to our cruise altitude, 30,000 feet. Alright, now I'm going to re-engage autopilot. Now I feel okay coming up out of these clouds. We should be good. I'm keeping the anti-ice on until we're up and above all this, though. That was pretty gnarly. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. And there we go. There's the breakout. Damn, that was kind of interesting. In icing conditions, usually ice will build up on the tail first before the wings. Could have been. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it was super, super, super weird. I could not get a nose down pressure. Like, it just wouldn't go down. I think it was part to do with some pretty gnarly turbulence there as well, but couldn't get it to go nose down for a second there. It was pretty weird. Okay, terrain radar can come off. We're up and clear out of the terrain. We're up and above the clouds now as well. We're through 10,000 feet. Landing lights can go off. I'm going to keep the anti-ice on here for just a quick second. We have a little bit more weather here that I believe we're going to cut through as well. There we go. Can't wait for it to be snowy. Love flying in that weather. Snow is a lot of fun. Yeah. It was right when I was handing it over to autopilot as well. And then you saw the speed, like the speed went into the red. We were almost at stall speed. It was a little bit funky. I had to take control of the aircraft and hold full nose down for multiple seconds, what felt like. That was pretty gnarly. Yeah, that was a crazy departure. It sucks that we couldn't see that during like the daytime or like when it wasn't raining like this, because it's so beautiful, man, flying into Salzburg. It's one of those like hidden gems, I feel like. First time the new A319 going to fly Atlanta to MBJ Delta. Nice, enjoy, man. Avoid that cloud. It's okay, man. Just send it. Until we get like a proper weather radar. Makes it a little bit difficult. You can't just start avoiding every cloud. I think we should be okay. Might get a little bit bumpy, but we should be okay. Right now our weather looks the same, but on the ground I had no rain and live weather on. Very weird. Maybe because I'm already in the sim, it didn't like update or something like that. Need my shark list for my 321 to fly Delta. That's my end goal Delta 320 family. It's badass, man. Delta 321. See, it's saying ice not detected. It said that almost the entire time, so I don't know, man. Maybe it was just some really, really bad turbulence. Maybe we just picked up a pocket of like severe turbulence or something. Hopefully all the issues in 2020 will be solved in 2024. I'm sure they're, you know, sure a lot of things are going to get resolved, right? Wind shear? Nah, I wouldn't say it's a wind shear. I wouldn't go as far as saying it's a wind shear. But that was definitely, something was going on. I've never had to apply full nose down pressure in a climb before, right? Like usually the aircraft, usually your building speed as you're climbing out. I was literally applying full nose down pressure and we were still losing speed. If you can go back and look at the joystick cam. It's definitely an odd one. Definitely an odd one. 132 555. 132 555. I believe this is Munchen. EDDM RDG. Yes.
515, you are identified. Auto Zulu Alpha 2, München Radar identified.
Speed indicated was low and your auto throttle wasn't increasing past that. I went back and watched, not sure why. It was turbulence. Turbulence can cause such effects. Remember Singapore incident over Heathrow? It was, something was going on. It was definitely weird. Cap, I tried to flare normally in the 319 and I slammed it. Uh-oh. I think you have to flare a little bit later. Keep the power in.
51 Sierra double 300, you're identified, Squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000, feedback line 51 Sierra. München radar, FedEx work, say heavy.
FedEx 4 X-ray identified level 360, confirm that's final for you today. Can you repeat? FedEx 4 X-ray? FedEx 4 X-ray, you identified level 360, confirm this is your final level.
Flew in apparel last night, negative 2,500 foot per minute on the landing. Jesus. Is that even possible? Holy.
Good evening, Lufthansa 27 Lima, flight level 190. So as Lufthansa 632, you're identified. Lufthansa 27 Lima identified.
You mean crash?
Flight level 280.
Yeah, you crash landed? No kidding.
Lufthansa 632, descent to flight level 320.
That's how you put a strut through the wing. No kidding, man. Check the gear. Check the gear. Landed nose gear first. Jesus. Winchell radar, good evening, Lufthansa 26 Mike, flight level 220, climbing 300.
Lufthansa 26 Mike, you're identified. Hello, climb to flight level 2, correction 300.
Climb flight level 300, thanks, Lufthansa 26 Mike. Check your Volanta. Jesus. Wish me luck. Gonna fly the RNAV into Paro. Gonna fly with Nav into Paro. Nice, dude. Enjoy. It'll buff out. I don't know about that one. I love landing into Frankfurt though, chat. Frankfurt's going to be a good one. Evening arrivals into Frankfurt are always incredibly nice as well, so. Those are off. Seatbelt signs can come off as well. Up above all that weather. Gnarly, man. Isn't it insane that we're 11 minutes away from the airport, 12 minutes away from the airport, and it's already like clear, basically clear skies? Some little wispies, but like basically clear skies. Absolutely insane, man. Crazy. So it turns out that my CPU is running at 100% and my temps are maxed out. Yeah, that's not good.
Final is present altitude flight level 240.
That's not good at all. That's that Alienware effect. Stay away from Alienware, Captain Carolina. If you want my honest opinion, stay away. The wipers caused everything. Oh, man. Should have gone to Toga Power. I guess, looking back, sure. I mean, all in all, I was just trying to figure out what the hell was going on. It was very weird.
107-449, flight level 340 in Palm Mapox.
107-449 identified, hello. Lufthansa 16 Kilo, climb to flight level 300.
Flight level 300, Lufthansa 16.
Good evening, Speedbus 770.
Look at that sunset though, chat. She nice out there. Hey Cap, how are you doing? Tell me way to get 90 FPS in the Fenix. I bought an RX 6650 XT equivalent to a 3070, and my CPU is 100 with that aircraft. I have to upgrade, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, frame gen mod. Can you get frame gen mod for those cards? I think so. Might be able to.
Lufthansa 281, München radar identified, but loud background noise. Climb to flight level 280, squawk 1000.
Yeah, Owls, don't you have school again starting soon?
Going to flight level 280, squawk 1000. Is this better on transmitting?
James, Jesus.
Negative, still bad. Speedbird 905 on Sierra.
Negative, still bad.
Speedbird 905 on Sierra, descent for level 250.
Negative level 240.
Descent level 240, Speedbird 905 on Sierra.
Michael, la chef, guten Abend, Lufthansa 1, Papa above, Minimum,
Lufthansa 100 Papa.
I have frame gen, but turned off because it makes my screen flicker like crazy. Ah. That's no good. You start school Monday? Tomorrow or next week?
Identified, hello, check your altimeter, is set to standard.
Next week, right, Zem? I've been in school 3 weeks, 3 weeks starting tomorrow. Oof.
Negative 2037, I would like to know your requested level for the flight.
Cap, at the end of the day, no one is here as an Airbus instructor, LCA, or examiner on the 320 family. We don't really know. You made it work, though. Hey, man. I'd like to go back and just like look at what was going on. I think it was just turbulence. I don't know though, but
632 descent to flight level 240 cross DB at level.
Speed up, Lufthansa 366.
Lufthansa 632 descent to flight level 240 cross DB at level.
240 cross DB at level.
Heard about that, but I don't know how to turn it on in Microsoft FSR mod options. Anyways, our CPU is a Ryzen 3 3200. It's giving me a bottleneck. Yeah, unfortunately, yes. I would agree. I would agree with that. Ooh, we have an aircraft right there, chat. Look. It's 4,000 feet above us. Crossing right, left to right. Cool. I don't know who that is, but cool. Alright, we're going to change our cost index. We're going to bump that up to like 25. Should be a good cost index for the rest of the fight. Yeah, it's because I can't find a key for it. We're hopping. That's why it's doing that. You just built the Lego Concorde? Nice. How do I get it to find a key? So you go to the FSDT installer where it shows like GSX and all the sceneries that you have installed, and you link it. There's going to be like a red, it's going to say like unlinked and like a chain that's red, and then you press link and then it should link together. If you have issues with frame gen, I recommend lossless scaling from Steam. You can go up to 4 times frame system depending, obviously. Got you. Okay. Gigliotti, it's good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday, my friend. Appreciate you being here. That's why I have 100% CPU in the Fenix and some stuttering. My GPU handles easily any game. Yeah. Yeah. Time for a CPU maybe. Also, scaling has been great for my old system. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. Strange that the plane didn't command more power or lower the nose. Well, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, that's why it was a very weird... It was like a very... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a professional, so I don't think we did anything wrong in our flying. Like, we were flying flight directors, do you know what I mean? Like, even the flight directors weren't commanding like a nose down. I had to manually force a nose down, you know? It was a little bit odd. I'm like I said, most likely I'm thinking we just hit like a massive pocket of turbulence or something. Remember, the terrain is super hilly and mountainous out there as well, right?
Austrian 290, high traffic in Salzburg, approach and Unicom, servus. Unicom for Austrian 290, thank you, bye-bye. Hansa Line 12 for Romeo, München, 134-150.
Almost looked like a trim runaway. Replayed the stream and it seemed like the plane was actively pulled up by its own. I didn't do anything. Like I said, yeah, dude, I had to apply full nose down pressure and like hold it nose down pressure. That was, I've never had to do that on a departure before, you know? You can hand fly it into Frankfurt? We can, yeah. Cap, there's a bug with the Fenix. My plane starts shaking. Seen over 200 people complaining about it in the Fenix Discord. Your plane starts shaking? Not sure. Thought Airbus had a safety measure that automatically put the nose down in those situations. Yes, that as well. Stall protection. Look back, didn't see anything strange from your side. Too quick for ice. I couldn't see if there was a gust of wind though. Yeah, real weird. Like I said, man, personally, I think it was just a pocket of I think it was just a pocket of turbulence. That's it. But I don't know. We'll have to see if we can replicate that issue again. I don't know.
Or less. 300 or less, Lufthansa 28.
Like the first departure that we had was perfectly fine. Proper trim was set up 0.2 on the departure. Everything was set correctly. It's an odd one. Oh well.
Lufthansa 904 Sierra, descent to flight level 200, cross B, so bed level.
You experience strange behavior too since the last update? Interesting. You get the shakes too. I wonder if it's FS realistic. It could be. Yeah, it could be FS realistic.
München identified. Hello, when ready, descent to flight level 250, cross B, so bed level.
You're on your second channel? Okay. What happened to the first one? Not working anymore?
Descentment ready. Hearing 75. Alpaca 69er Hotel.
Alpaca. Isn't that flight deck to Sims? When your pushback tug is on top of the terminal building. Oh, yes. We've seen that one, Tanner. That's a good one, too. I'm beginning my descent into Montego Bay, and I'm excited. Never flown into Jamaica. Here it's a nice approach into runway 7 on the beach on your right side. Nice. Enjoy, man. Enjoy it. I love flying into Jamaica. Best part about flying into Jamaica is flying into Jamaica real life. Fantastic. Top of descent's in 25 miles, guys. So, let's start planning some weather here. 250 at 4 knots. I mean, right down the runway at 4 knots, chat. Zero excuse. 18 degrees, 1022. 18 degrees, 1022. A little bumpy there.
Alpaca 69 Hotel, hello. You always have to call in via voice. CPDOC alone is never accepted. You're identified.
Isla Zulu is what we have planned. 25 right. Minimum's 551. Good. Cool. And now top of descent is in 19 miles. 19 miles. It's okay, Huskers. Tomorrow's going to be a longer one too, man. Tomorrow's going to be... this is a little bit of a short one, like short routing, just because we wanted to keep it real world.
Lufthansa 26 Mike, descent to flight level 240.
240 Lufthansa 26 Mike, thank you. Alright, 260 on the altitude. We can start it now. 15 miles early, that's okay. 240, get the seatbelt signs back on. Good. I know, just greedy. Well, don't worry, man. We still got the replay. We still got the entire arrival. We got a taxi. Taxiing to the gate's going to take like 10-15 minutes. Yeah, my VRAM keeps being exceeded. I have a 3080 as well. Any advice? Have you had any problems with it? By the way, VATSIM FPS loss was indeed caused by the model matching. Well, I'm glad we figured that out with the VATSIM problem. VRAM keeps getting exceeded. Like you're getting ghosting and artifacting at certain airports. I feel like that. I get that as well. You know, if you look on the left-hand side, sometimes during arrival or departures, you'll see like the screens kind of tearing and ripping over there. That's just kind of like the frame gen.
Very good evening.
Yeah.
185 on a flight level of 350.
It will happen at some airports. Some airports that use a ton of VRAM. JFK is going to be one of those airports, absolutely. London Heathrow, another one of those airports, right? There's certain airports. You know, Amsterdam, Eham, another one. Toronto, another one. Atlanta, another one where the performance can kind of start to degrade, go down. Some of the airports are sending hop EA cars in EU. VATSIM, pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Alright, I gotta listen for my call sign here. 26 Mike. Excuse me.
26 Mike, please give us more of your attention. It's going to get busy in Frankfurt. They need your 100%. 300 knots or greater.
Yes, very sorry. 300 knots or greater, and we'll pay attention to 10 to 26 Mike. It's funny how I just said that, right?
Thank you. Contact no Langen 125.2. Take care.
125.2. Thanks for ATC. Bye bye.
125.2.
125.2. good. It's because we rarely fly Lufthansa, so I'm not like listening. You know what I mean? He wants 300 knots or greater. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to increase our cost index. There you go. We'll put our cost index to 35, which will give us 304 knots through the descent. And then we're over to Langen now, so we're going to listen, turn it up a little bit more. And it's going to get very busy, so we must listen, friends. Which he's right. Langen right over, good evening. Lufthansa 26 Mike, flight level 270, descending 240. The immediate call out. Clear Debbie 1 Bravo arrival, Lufthansa 26 Mike. Alright, so we need to change that. We're currently on the 1 Alpha, so remember I said that we were going to be doing some other things. So arrivals, I'm assuming we're getting ILS 25 left now on the 1 Bravo arrival. Our approach via is now going to become EDDF approaches 25 left is probably going to become Delta Foxtrot 526. 526, where's 626? Yeah, 626. Yeah. Okay. Insert, go. This is going to become a little bit of a clusterfuck, but that's fine. We got to go heading select first. Okay, accept, good, and then we need to go direct to Boeing. Insert. Okay. Good. 24,000 feet, Boeing. We're looking good. All of that's well. Cool. Hey, Gab, how do you get your game to run so smoothly with high FPS? I feel like as soon as I pass medium settings, my game goes from fine to unplayable. Depends on your system, man. What kind of system are you using? Have all 310s been abolished? There are some 310s still flying, James, but kind of rare. Yeah, looking back, it seemed to have happened as the wind was gusting and switched from a tailwind off the right to a 9 degrees and jumped 4 knots to 11 knots on the right. Could have been, Mark. Still feels weird, man. I still feel like that's not enough wind. But again, Microsoft Flight Sim winds are crazy, right? Like 7 knots will like flip over your airplane. It's kind of wild. So yeah, I agree. All right, so we are on the 1 Bravo arrival, which
Descend flight level 130 and direct income, U-rings to Delta Mike.
905 November, contact radar 124730.
2 Delta Mike, I'm 26 Mike. I thought that was for me. Can I control the default Windows 11 volume mixer with external hardware? I don't know. Good question. I don't know.
6 Delta Lima. 6 Delta Lima, contact radar 124730. Goodbye. 124730. Thanks for 6 Delta Lima. Good day. Good day. 632, contact arrival 125355. Goodbye.
Flite 873 Kilo is back with you.
Flite 873 Kilo, welcome back.
Erin, what's up, man? Nope.
Flight level 110, cross Spesa at level.
We'll descend 110, Lufthansa 26 Mike.
Plus from Spesa at level.
At Spesa 1000, thank you. Lufthansa 26 Mike. Alright, so we've got 110 for Spesa, which is correct. You can see that we've got flight level 110 at Spesa, and there is our glide path coming down now, so that's good. This is the freeware Frankfurt that's available for download on the Orbex launcher. I forget the name of it, I forget who makes it, but... So cringy when they yell you like that on Batsim, like you're going to kill somebody in your little game. No, I get it, man. I missed a couple calls. It's totally on me, dude. I understand. It's not, you know...
In my MCP, is there another arrival I can take? That's 281, of course. Proceed to Spesa, clear Spesa for Bravo arrival. Is it stage off 1S or stage off to Alpha, Lufthansa 281?
Negative, I need you on a Spesa Bravo arrival, if it's possible.
Aviotech, thank you.
If possible, I have Sierra Bravo Golf 1 Sierra, Sierra Bravo Golf 2 Alpha.
Okay, Lufthansa 281, then for the moment proceed direct Spesa.
I got my key, but I don't know what to do with it. Again, when you're in the FSDT installer, you just link it. It shouldn't be. I can't really explain it. Maybe go on YouTube and check some tutorials. Just put how to link FSDT products, FSDT launcher. I don't know. It sounds like you might be using. There's two FSDT. There's the installer and the launcher. I think it's the installer that you need. Wherever you update GSX and that type of stuff. So. I feel like I suddenly work for the NTSB.
Hello, identify clear DB1 Bravo arrival.
Clear DB1 Bravo arrival, Lufthansa 5 at the mic.
Lufthansa 281, how do I spell 1 to 5 the waypoint?
Wings 2 Delta Mike, contact arrival 125 050, cheers.
Contact arrival on 125 decimal 050 Eurowings 2 Delta Mike, tschüss.
Lufthansa 100 Papa, descend flight level 110 cross Spesa.
100 Papa. Love how he says that. Well, this should be a fun arrival into Frankfurt, friends. Very much looking forward to this. When's the last time we flew into Frankfurt? I think we flew some Lufthansa cargo, didn't we? Some retro Lufthansa cargo ops.
How do I spell that? Lufthansa 281.
Sierra Papa, Echo Sierra Alpha. Lufthansa 26 Mike, contact arrival 125 355, goodbye.
Sorry, was that for Lufthansa 26 Mike?
Papa Echo Papa.
Negative. Lufthansa 26 Mike, contact arrival 125 355.
125 355, thank you for the ATC, bye bye.
Goodbye.
125 355.
Hotel uniform on frequency.
Alright. Schwiza. I know, and it's Sierra Papa Echo Sierra Alpha.
Lufthansa 99 Papa, maintain 220 knots.
Maintain 220 knots, Lufthansa 99 Papa.
Lufthansa 6 Papa uniform 4000 feet.
125
Lufthansa 6 Hotel uniform, climb flight level 110.
35. I think this is Langen radar again.
Lufthansa 6
Langen radar, hello, Lufthansa 21 Papa 2800 feet, climbing 4000 feet, 76 here.
Lufthansa 21 Papa identified, climb flight level 110. Hotel Oscar Yankee, descent altitude 5000 feet, QNH 1022.
Descent 5000 feet, QNH 1022, 196.
Lufthansa
Climbing flight level 11022 on Papa.
Lufthansa 632, flight level 110.
Lufthansa 632 identified, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, Lufthansa 632.
Speedbird 951 Sierra, left heading 280, cleared ILS.
It's always so busy on this frequency, man.
Speedbird 951 Sierra, turn left heading 280, cleared ILS, right, Yankee, runway 25 right.
Lufthansa 6 Hotel uniform, contact Langen 125.2, ciao.
We have another aircraft above us, going to cross us. Where is he? Right there.
Lufthansa 3 Alpha Hotel, contact Langen 124.730, ciao.
Pretty cool. So the link was unavailable. I can put exclamation point Discord, or there's one in the description as well.
Maintain 220, Speedbird 951 Sierra.
Thanks.
21 Papa, contact Langen 125.2, ciao.
125.2, ciao.
Hotel Oscar Yankee, turn left heading 070.
It's impossible to get a call in sometimes.
Lufthansa 632, descent flight level 60.
That's all 6 there, Lufthansa 632.
Langen, good evening. Lufthansa 26 Mike, 1000 Spiza.
Lufthansa 26 Mike identified, descent flight level 70, speed 220 knots.
Descent 70, 220 knots, Lufthansa 26 Mike. Alright, 220 on the speed, and he wants us down to 7,000. We're going to throw out some ground spoilers. Start slowing up here. Yeah, it's so busy, dude. Getting that initial check-in can take literal, like, minutes. You know what I mean? It's insanely busy this evening on Faten.
Hello, Lufthansa
Even when we were flying into Salzburg, just trying to check in with München Radar too, it was like insane, man, how busy it was. I don't know if I've ever seen it this busy on a Sunday. It's almost like there's an event going on. It's wild.
Lufthansa 99 Papa, speed 160 knots or greater until 5 miles final.
160 knots or greater until 5 mile final. Lufthansa 99 Papa.
Right, so 220 on the speed, good. Auto brake low. We're obviously expecting 25 left. That's what we have programmed in now. So that's what we're going to expect. And we will plan for the rest.
Lufthansa 26 Mike, expect ILS Yankee 25 right.
We'll expect the ILS Yankee 26 right, Lufthansa 26 Mike. Fuck my life.
Lufthansa 6 hotel, contact Schlangen 125, decimal 2, ciao.
ILS Yankee 25 right. Right after just making sure we had everything. I guess we're going to go Delta Foxtrot 426, insert. Hopefully the airplane doesn't do anything stupid. It does not. All right, well, we've got 25 right. We just need to switch some things. ILS Yankee 25 right. I thought we were getting it, chat. Thought for sure we were getting it. No, I said 25 right. Minimums 551. Perf. 551. On the brow minimums. Good. Okay.
Contact 118.78.
Ground spoilers can go in. We'll continue the descent.
Hotel Oscar Yankee, turn left heading 340.
Down to 70.
340.
And the airport is actually right up over here.
Speed 9510.
Negative, maintain 220 knots until the glide slope intercepts, and then 170 knots or greater until 7 miles final.
Unable, speed 9510, I need to reduce 210 knots to intercept the glide slope.
Yeah, that's also fine for me.
Reducing now 210 and then 170 knots until 5 knots, speed 9510.
Hotel Oscar Yankee, descent altitude 4,000 feet.
Want me to fly the PMDG again? I don't know. We'll probably be back on the 777 soon enough, though. I already missed my 777. Unable. Gotta love a good unable. Unable. I read back 26 right? Oh, my bad. Went from one of my best rounds of golf yesterday with 6 pars to one of my worst today with only 1 par and 15 double bogeys. It's about how I would play. Huh? It's tough to do it back to back to back to back days, man. Tough. 10,000 feet, landing lights on, wing lights on. Sounds up a little bit. Ding the cabin.
118.70.
What is fucking going on?
26 Mike, descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1022.
5,000 feet, 1022, Lufthansa 26 Mike.
Ocean 9 Yankee Bravo, descent flight level 60 with...
Dear old dad, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, man.
60 with 2,000.
Girlfriend didn't go golfing today. Heat index in upper 90s weather, and we're about to be in the hundreds here in this coming week. Gonna be warm. I was unable to putt to save my life. Uh-oh.
Ocean 7, Golf Papa 4,000 feet.
Keep it 4,000. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes the mini FCU I've noticed, like sometimes if you like, it has nice clicks, but you can get to the end of a click, and sometimes it'll just roll over after like you've said it. So sometimes good catch though. Thank you. That's why you guys are the best first officers, man. Best in the biz, right here. Stepping on each other is a must in Europe airspace. It's insane.
Lufthansa 1092, climb flight level 130.
130 for 1092.
Alright, John, what are we thinking on this arrival? I'm thinking we're going to cut the power at about 30 feet and just a little bit of a less of a flare. If I had 10 grand, I bet I'd spend it all just on flight simulators with scenery and aircraft and extra add-ons and throttles and rudder pedals and extra stuff. Yes.
Alright, Lufthansa 14, inbound Childerz.
level 110.
First, Lufthansa 632, descend altitude 4,000 feet, turn left heading 280 and cleared ILS 25 left.
Alright, we're going to descend at about 1,000 feet per minute. Just because I don't want to get vectored all the way out. He'll probably give us nice little vectors. So we're going to descend 5,000 feet. We'll go at about 1,400 feet per minute. That'll let us maintain 220 knots as well.
Transavia 691, contact Langen 124.730.
And we'll be on a much better descent profile, and then he'll be able to vector us in.
Contact Langen radar 124.730.
Is tower online?
Arrival to Madame Lufthansa 14 with Kilo passing clear, descending flight level 110.
EDDF tower,
Lufthansa
yes.
4 Tango Kilo, guten Abend identified, fly heading 180.
1878.
Hotel Oscar Yankee, maintain present speed as long as
1878, let's
possible
get
and
them.
contact tower 118.78, ciao.
Maintain speed as long as possible and 118.780. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Alright, 1878 is in for tower.
Stand by.
Cut it around 40 feet? Oof. I feel like that's a little bit early. I feel like it's just going to fall like a brick if you do
Hotel Mike
that.
identified. Ocean
I
9
could be
Yankee
wrong,
Bravo,
though.
expect ILS 25 left.
Okay, copy. 25 left. Ocean 9 Yankee Bravo.
Lufthansa 100 Papa, expect GLS Zulu runway 25 left.
Expect GLS Zulu 25 left. Lufthansa 100.
I think he's going to give us a turn here soon.
Ocean 9 Yankee Bravo, I speak with IR for the GLS approach, not the Lufthansa, is that correct?
Okay, dann sorry für dafür, expect GLS Zulu 25 left, Ocean 9 Yankee Bravo.
Okay.
On Lufthansa 100 Papa, do you want the
Right, Huskers?
GLS,
That's what I'm
Zulu
saying, dude.
approach or the ILS?
It's a 40-minute flight, and you could not have the more polar opposite weather. It's kind of crazy.
Roger, I expect ILS 25
Like, they're
left.
so close together, the cities. 300 miles. Wild. Like, the weather is so bad in Salzburg.
Lufthansa 26 Mike, turn left heading 340.
Left turn 340, Lufthansa 24 Mike. Sorry, 26 Mike.
Lufthansa 4 Tango Kilo, speed 220
Alright,
knots.
340 on the turn.
220 knots, Lufthansa 4 Tango Kilo.
And Lufthansa 4 Tango Kilo, you can expect 25, ILS 25 left.
Expect ILS 25 left.
Lufthansa 281, expect ILS Yankee 25 right.
Expecting ILS 25 right, Lufthansa 281. Departure good day, Lufthansa 6 Alpha Hotel is passing 2,500 to 4,000.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Hotel identified, climb flight level 110.
Beautiful. Phoenix 319 is all pixelated for some reason. Sounds like the install process, something went wrong.
Lufthansa 4 Tango Kilo, right heading 250.
Right heading 250, Lufthansa 4 Tango Kilo.
Yeah, coming up on 5,000 feet.
Lufthansa 26 Mike, left heading 280, cleared ILS Yankee 25 right.
Left turn 280, cleared ILS Yankee 25 right. Lufthansa 26 Mike.
Ocean 9 Yankee Bravo, descent
All right,
altitude 4,000 feet.
let's go ahead and get our LS switch on. Good. 23 miles out, beautiful. We're maintaining 5,000. I will go ahead and arm our localizer on a 280 heading. Bring this down. Good.
100 Papa, descent altitude 5,000 feet.
We've got an aircraft here in front of us who looks like he's on 25 left. That aircraft.
Lufthansa 281, turn right heading 040.
So nice little vectors, and we're landing on the right side. Now, the only thing that sucks about landing on the right side, chat, is we're going to have a little bit of a marathon taxi. That's the only thing. A little bit of a marathon. We're landing, sorry, 25 right. At least usually they give us Papa. All the way up Papa to November 11 and then hold short November. That's usually what it is. And then he's going to give us November, and then I think we're going into the ramp.
Ocean 9 Yankee Bravo, left heading 280, cleared GLS Zulu 25 left.
I'll see where they park.
Lufthansa 632, speed 170 knots or greater until 5 miles final. Contact tower 118.
Well, actually, they're going to give us their own parking, so we'll have to wait and see.
5 mile final, 118, 4780, and 6, 3, keep bye.
Radar service Lufthansa 883, descending 110.
Localizers captured. Beautiful.
Lufthansa 883 identified.
Should have done this already.
6 Alpha Hotel, contact Langen 125 decimal 2, ciao.
125 decimal 2 for Lufthansa 6 Alpha Hotel, ciao ciao. And Ocean Nadya Bravo, let me know when we can reduce, please.
Yeah, maintain 220 knots for now.
Copy.
Lufthansa 281.
Is this AI voice? What do you mean?
070.
No, this is Vaxim.
Lufthansa 281.
Lufthansa 5 Hotel Mike, descend flight level 80.
You gotta catch a regional. You're not wrong, sir. You're not wrong. All right, let's arm our approach.
38, passing for flight level 45, Erin 7.
Good. Here comes glide slope.
Lufthansa 138 identified. Climb flight level 100.
Gonna roll the speed back just a little bit and go flaps 1. About to capture glide. This thing can be a little bit of a piggy. He did not give me any speed restrictions.
Papa, speed 220 knots, turn left heading 340.
So I'm gonna keep rolling back the speed.
Left heading 340.
And we're just going to make sure that we activate approach phase. Good.
340, speed 220 knots.
And we can go back into managed mode.
Lufthansa 26 Mike, speed 170 knots or greater until 7 miles final. Contact tower 118 decimal 78, ciao.
Sorry, can I get that speed again till 7 miles, Lufthansa 26 Mike?
170 knots or greater until 7 miles final.
170 or greater till 7 mile final over to tower, Lufthansa 26 Mike. Thank you for ATC.
Lufthansa 100.
Right, 118780 for us on tower.
Hello, taxi into Lima 3 25 center.
12 miles out.
Into Lima 3 or Lima 6?
If you're in Lima 6, take Lima 6.
Yeah,
why is Frankfurt always fully staffed? It's one of the busiest airports, man. It's absolutely massive. You know? Just tuned in. How's the 19 going? So far, so good, man. We had a very tricky first arrival into Salzburg. The weather is less than ideal. But, yeah, we'll see, man. Gonna have a nice arrival here into Frankfurt. Sun just set. Should be nice. Tower, hello, Lufthansa 26 Mike, ILS 25 right.
Lufthansa 26 Mike, Frankfurt Tower, hello again. Wind 220 knots, runway to the right, get ready.
25 right, cleared to land, Lufthansa 26 Mike, thank you. All right. Wait for our 2,500 foot call out. We'll go gear down and get configured. We're looking good up there. Ground spoilers are armed. Auto brake is set. Beautiful. And we're looking to vacate here onto Papa 14 or Papa 16. Any one of those two. And then again, we're probably going to get Papa November 11, hold short November. And yeah. Dang, you have... Nope, first time. Reduce final approach speed, Lufthansa 26. Alright, flaps 2, gear down. I didn't realize we were right on the speed. I'm gonna throw out some ground spoiler here for a second just to help him out. Get our speed down. They wanted 170 or greater till 7 miles, so we just hit 7 miles. Let's get our lights on, get her configured. I can definitely say though the 319 feels definitely a little bit piggy. She's kind of hard to slow down a little bit. Got a replay tool open as well, looking good. Right, coming up on 160 knots, we'll go flaps full. And speed brake can go in and armed with flaps full now. We'll bleed enough of that off. We're going final approach speed now. Beautiful. Friends, I'm going to take control of the aircraft. Enjoy the arrival. I'm going to kill the dome lights. We're going to start our replay. Boom. Cool. We'll be able to watch the replay. Let's have some fun. We've been cleared to land. The shades are coming off so I can focus my aircraft. Sounds right. Enjoy.
Say again at the 90.
121.855.
11855. What's the rest again?
6 Mike, go around as again, go around and not 1,000 miles between you and traffic 125 left.
Okay, go around for Lufthansa 26 Mike.
This 375 identified, Langrada 136.130.
Gear first.
1300,
We're on the go around, guys.
136, das ist 130.
136, 130.
I have no clue why we're going around, but flaps up. I have no clue why we're going around. I didn't see anybody on the runway. I have to look at the chart here. Climb to 5,000. Okay.
26 Mike, back to approach 120.8050.
Sorry, can I get that frequency again for 26 Mike?
26 Mike, 120.805.
120.805, thank you.
Lufthansa 632, welcome in Frankfurt. Left Mike, Mike to the road, to the schedule in point 25 center.
Mike, 20,
Huh.
Lufthansa 2 Whiskey Lima.
Interesting.
Langen, 124,
Does anybody know why he said it was a go-around? Autopilot on. Bring you guys back up.
Speed 170 knots or greater until 5 miles final. Contact tower 118.78 sharp.
11878 and speed no greater than 170 for 5 miles out. He's on the third one.
Lufthansa 883, expect ILS Yankee 25 right, turn left by 5 degrees.
1 degree left and expect to ILS 25 right, Lufthansa 883.
Lufthansa 877, expect ILS Yankee 25 right.
And now we're back with Langen Radar, who's insanely busy, and it's going to take me half an hour to contact him.
KLM 565, descent flight level 60.
Yeah, I have no clue. I'll ask him. Langen, hello, Lufthansa 26 Mike on the go around 25 right.
Charlie, flight level 110.
I don't know if he told me to go published, but
Lufthansa 2 Mike, turn left, correction, turn right, heading 040.
right turn 040, Lufthansa 26 Mike. We'll ask him when we go back in, but yeah, that was weird. That was a weird one. We were like all set up perfectly fine, no issues. I didn't see anybody in front of us. I don't know if it was because someone behind us or... I went back, I couldn't make out why. I only caught him saying go around, I say go around. Yeah. I don't know. It was a weird one.
Lufthansa 877 on present heading, cleared ILS Yankee 255.
I'm curious. Well, we'll ask him. We'll see what happened. Just found out Chick-fil-A arrived in Edmonton, correct? Yeah. Are they open though, Dan, or it takes a little bit?
565, fly heading 110.
Fly heading 110.
KLM 565, expect ILS 25 left.
Expect ILS 25 left. KLM 565.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Kilo, contact Langen 124.730, ciao.
124.73, Lufthansa 1 Kilo, ciao.
Lufthansa 26 Mike, right heading 060, speed 220 knots.
Right 060, speed 220 knots, Lufthansa 26 Mike.
Lufthansa 100 Papa on frequency.
Alright, 220 on the speed, 060 on the heading, and we've got 5,000 plugged in for the altitude. We're going to get vectored back around.
Turn right heading 340.
Right 340,
Yeah, I don't know if anybody cares to go back and catch the radios. If not, I'll have to just look at it myself later. But
Lufthansa 26 Mike, climb flight level 60.
Climb flight level 60, Lufthansa 26 Mike.
Lufthansa 877, right heading 280, cleared ILS Yankee 255.
Right, 6,000 feet.
Beeline 8, Quebec Bravo, expect ILS Yankee 255, descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1022.
Do we have a go-around? Yeah, the controller sent us around. I don't know why. He explained why, but I didn't catch it.
Lufthansa
He
4
said
Charlie
why.
Whiskey on frequency.
Is the dome light on? Yes, dome light's on.
Lufthansa 4 Charlie Whiskey, speed
Dim.
220 knots.
Speed 220, Lufthansa.
I turned that off for landing, but
Lufthansa 715 on frequency.
he sends you around as well?
Lufthansa 1 X-ray Victor on frequency.
1 X-ray.
Speed 220 knots.
Speed 220, 1 X-ray.
Frankfurt arrival, schönen guten Tag, Lufthansa 3 Papa Foxtrot, passing, flight level 1414110.
Lufthansa 100 Papa, right heading 060.
Right 060, 1 Papa.
Lufthansa 3 Papa Fox, identified, speed 220 knots.
Well, besides that, Chad, I feel like we flew the go-around perfectly, except I didn't know if he said go-around as published, which you can see here would have been like we should have made some turns to go back, so I just kept runway heading. I don't know. But other than that, I feel like the go-around was pretty well. Gear up first, then your flaps, no horns, no nothing.
Lufthansa 26 Mike, right heading 070.
Right, 07026 Mike.
Lufthansa 883, free speed, contact tower 118.78 sharp.
Free speed 118.
It's weird that they get you up to 6,000 feet as well, that you'd get us to climb.
Right heading 220,
Unless there's maybe traffic departing, or... Interesting.
Lufthansa 877, speed 180 knots or greater until 7 miles final.
Speed 170 knots.
Right miles?
7 miles final, Lufthansa 877.
Looked back, I heard
565, turn left heading
to what, but he mentioned something about traffic on 25 left. Why is the heading always one off? It's like I said, it's the mini FCU. It's very easy to like do like half dials and it turns to the other one.
Flying right over the American 650 with you, descending to 110, information uniform on board.
American 650 identified.
You were pretty far out? Yeah, we had just hit 1,000 feet. We were still like 4 miles out.
Speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots,
Lufthansa 3 Papa Fox, descent flight level 100.
I think you said traffic on the runway? There was nobody there though. Not that I saw.
Lufthansa 877, tower 118.78.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. Anyways, whatever. It is what it is, right? Get a little bit longer of a flight.
Lufthansa 100 Papa, right heading 070.
Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, you're enjoying it, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. We're going for the butter this evening here into Frankfurt.
565, left heading 340.
And we're going to get vectored out quite a ways, I assume. He did...
565, listen more carefully to the frequency, turn left heading 340.
He did send us up to 6,000 feet. So... Using MobiFlight for the mini FCU? No. Just using the software that it comes with.
Charlie Whiskey, descent flight level 80.
Descent flight level 80, Lufthansa 4 Charlie Whiskey. Lufthansa 1 Hotel Yankee, hello, passing through 545.
Lufthansa 1 Hotel Yankee identified, climb flight level 130.
Climb 130.
Right, we're 12.5 miles now.
3Jet 49 Charlie, descent flight level 60.
Flight level 60, 497.
KLM 565, descent altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1022.
4,000 feet, QNH 1022.
What does the little switch on the left of the windshield do? This here turns on the dome light. The dome light for the that one. And then you can turn the brightness down with that one.
Stand by. Lufthansa, correction, KLM 565, left heading 280, cleared ILS 25 left.
Alright, 15.5 mile final.
280, cleared ILS approach, 25 left.
Lufthansa 4 Charlie Whiskey, expect ILS 25 left.
ILS 25 left, 4 Charlie Whiskey.
No, Lufthansa 4 Charlie Whiskey, sorry, my fault, expect ILS Yankee 25 right.
Yankee 255.
I think you thought you were coming in on 25 left rather than 25 right, and there was traffic on 25 left.
Lufthansa 1 X-ray Victor, descent flight level 90.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know.
Lufthansa 1 Hotel Yankee, contact Lemon 124.730, ciao.
124.730 for Lufthansa 1 Hotel Yankee, bye-bye.
Beeline 8 Quebec Bravo, speed 170 knots or greater until 7 miles final, contact tower 118.78, ciao.
170 knots until 8 or greater until 8 and contact tower 18780, Beeline 8 Quebec Bravo.
Lufthansa 4 Charlie Whiskey, left heading 280.
Left 280 Lufthansa 4 Charlie Whiskey.
Lufthansa 2 on Alpha, left heading 280.
Left heading 280 Lufthansa 2 on Alpha.
Lufthansa 4 Charlie Whiskey, descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1022.
Descending 5,000 feet, QNH 1022, Lufthansa 4 Charlie Whiskey.
Lufthansa 2 on Alpha, descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1022.
QNH 1022, descending 5,000, Lufthansa 2 on Alpha, and which runway?
ILS Yankee 255.
Yankee 255.
The dead silence of patience. Hey man, just listening. I know, like, I'm going to get a descent, I'm going to get a turn, he's going to give me a bunch of information. I mean, they just took us, we're 22 and a half miles now past the runway. So we should be getting a right turn soon. There's an aircraft that I think came in right behind me. So we'll see. Just listening for it, man.
Who was calling in?
Lemonade 5 Yankee Papa.
Lemonade 5 Yankee Papa identified, climb flight level 130.
Climb central 130, Lemonade 5 Yankee Papa.
Lufthansa 4 Charlie Whiskey, heading
Did he just sigh because the guy's call sign was Lemonade? Oh, fuck.
Lufthansa 2 on Alpha, heading 280, cleared ILS Yankee 255.
From heading cleared ILS 255, Lufthansa 2 on Alpha.
Shit, man.
Rejet 49 Charlie, fly heading 070.
070 for Charlie.
He's so good, dude.
American 650, speed 220 knots.
Oh, man.
Lemonade 5 Yankee Papa, contact Lemon 124.730, ciao.
124.730, Lemonade 5 Yankee Papa, ciao.
Yeah, he did, JJ.
Lufthansa 6 Hotel on frequency. Lufthansa 6 Hotel on frequency.
Man, he's really taking us out here, chat.
Lufthansa 26 Mike, expect ILS Yankee 25 right again.
Expect ILS Yankee 25 right again. Do you know why we were sent around?
Lufthansa 26 Mike, turn right heading 160 and maintain flight level 60.
Right turn 160, we'll maintain flight level 60. Lufthansa 26 Mike.
Lufthansa 4 Charlie Whiskey, are you still moving in your simulator? I see you not moving.
I guess he doesn't know, so we'll ask the next controller. Alright, 160.
Frankfurt approach, schönen guten Abend, Lufthansa 6 Hotel information, Tango descending through...
I guess we'll never know. Well, no, we can ask the tower controller.
Lufthansa 6 Hotel,
We're going to say company is just requesting reason for go around.
Radar, hello, Lufthansa 1300.
That's it.
Lufthansa 26 Mike, right heading 220, descent 5000, QNH 1022, cleared ILS Yankee 25 right.
Right turn 220, descend 5000, cleared ILS 25 right, Yankee. Lufthansa 26 Mike.
Good evening, kilometer 6.
All right. I don't even think, I think we're so far out we're not even picking up the localizer anymore. I'll try an arm localizer, but I don't think it's going to capture anything.
Bis ich antworten kann, weil der eine ruft mich sofort, der andere braucht 5 Minuten nach dem Takeoff, bis er mich endlich rufen kann. Ich kann nicht alle gleichzeitig bearbeiten und dann bitte mal richtig hinhören jetzt. Ich kann nicht alles 2- oder 3-mal sagen, sonst verliere ich hier die Kontrolle über den gesamten Traffic.
Whoa. Someone just got yelled at in German.
Radar Lufthansa 1300.
By the way, who speaks German and understood that? If somebody speaks German and you understand that, he just got yelled at in German. Something about controlling something, about there's a lot of airplanes, you got to do something. And I've had that chat before on VATSIM.
That's on 35 X-ray passing 130.
Lufthansa 35 X-ray identified. KLM 180 on frequency.
Conrad, good to see you, man. Yeah, angry is a universal language, exactly. You can always tell when someone's angry, man.
Lufthansa 120, climb flight level 110.
Angry is a universal language. He's quite busy, he doesn't have time to repeat dozens of times. Is that what he said? That makes sense. He said he can't handle the traffic if everyone steps on each other. Gotcha.
Heading is 160.
Doesn't matter the language you speak, you can always tell when there's anger.
21 Alpha, maintain
Yes.
170 knots or greater until 5 miles final, contact tower 118.78, ciao.
Okay, I'm on this frequency, we're having some radio problems.
Yeah, if you have radio
Alpha,
I cannot handle
178,
radio problems.
Oh man.
Lufthansa 120, contact Schlangen 125.2, ciao.
Lufthansa 120, 125,
Lufthansa 1300, contact Schlangen 125.2, ciao.
Dude, this frequency is so busy, man. They need to do something to like split this. This frequency is always like this, man. Do you guys remember, like, I don't even know, it wasn't that long ago, we were flying into Frankfurt and the controller was just like, I give up, I'm logging off. Like, do you guys remember that? Like, it's happened multiple times, man. It's fucking crazy.
Hi, moment.
Low captured, it's Armar approach. I remember we were just flying and all of a sudden the controller was like, alright, fuck this, I'm going offline. It was one of those. One of those. Performance, approach phase is already activated. I already see an aircraft in front of me.
Scandinavian
Not very
42
far.
kilo, descent flight level 60.
Scandinavian Portugal.
Lufthansa 26 Mike, speed 170 knots until 7 miles final, contact tower 118.78, ciao.
117 knots, sorry, 170 knots till 7 mile final, contact tower 1878, thanks for ATC, Lufthansa 26 Mike.
Limonade.
Alright, 170 till 7 miles, flaps 1. Armed approach, good. We're over with tower. Should we ask tower what happened, chat, or should we just leave it? Do we just leave it or do we ask tower? Let's see how busy he is. I feel like he's busy. Do we really want to ask? Alright, we'll ask. We'll ask.
Lufthansa 948, wind 2203 knots, runway 5 cleared for takeoff.
Going flaps 2.
KM 565, willkommen in Frankfurt, taxi right, Mike, correction Mike, Tango, Roger of Tango 4.
Should be intercepting glide slope here in a second.
Again, please.
KM 565, right, Mike, Tango, Roger of Tango 4.
Go around number 2 if asked before landing. Can you imagine, dude? Oh man, that'd be funny.
Lufthansa 458, identified, Langer 136.
He says go around again, just say unable. Unable, fuel emergency.
6130 Lufthansa 458.
Tower, hello, Lufthansa 26 Mike, back on the ILS 25 right Yankee.
Lufthansa 26 Mike, hello again, number 3, wind check 2203 knots.
Number 3, just wanted to confirm, what was the reason for the go-around the first time?
You had 1.1 miles to the traffic on 25 left, you needed at least 1.5 miles.
Ah, got you. Thank you so much, Lufthansa 26 Mike. I guess for reasons of go-around, so it was a legitimate go-around, is because traffic on 26 left. So that is what he said. Somebody did mention that. So there's probably some rule in effect here at Frankfurt. I don't know. I don't know, but there's obviously some rule where you need, the traffic needs more. There was somebody less than a mile and a half, I guess, on final or something. I don't know.
Contact area 131.125, Lufthansa 948, thank you. 120.155.
Have you been recording since the last approach? Yes.
Lufthansa 5 Whiskey, wind 2203 knots, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Right, so 170 till 7 miles. We're number 3. Fuck. Hopefully no more go-rounds. Unable. Gap, I'm testing same tensions for my offline ETC, a bit pricey, but it's pretty good. I'm using it to get over my VATSIM phobia. We'll try VATSIM soon. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. I bet you're not alone. I bet there's a lot of people that are doing that, to be honest with you, man.
Lufthansa 21 Alpha, wind 220 degrees 3 knots, runway 25 right, clear to land.
Just don't be afraid to get yelled at.
Danke,
You're good.
Lufthansa 2 Alpha, vielen Dank.
Just don't fly in German airspace until you're ready. That's really what happens.
490 Lima, wind
2.6 tons on board, no go-arounds. Could probably do another 2 go-arounds if we really needed to, but probably because both missed approaches turn right, and if one goes around, then there's some conflict. That's exactly kinetic, yes. I would agree with that comment. Correct. Alright, wait for 2,500 feet. We are approaching 7 miles, 8.2 currently. Approaching 7 miles. Approach phase is already activated. V approach is 128. That's so weird, dude. Gear down, flaps 3. And now, coming up to 7 miles, we're going to go final approach speed. So we'll bug that up now.
Lufthansa 5 Whiskey, identify contact Lacasse 136.130.
Get all the lights on. Get those lights off. And 160 knots, we'll go flaps full. Joystick cam can go on. Sunglasses can come off. All right, baby, let's do this. Friends, if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. Thanks, everybody, for being here today. Appreciate y'all, man. We're going to be back in the 319 tomorrow as well, over in the US of A. All right, amigos. My airplane.
Vision 76 Lima, confirm you want to connect on the runway again?
2,000 feet.
Yes, we'll need to reposition as we are about them.
It's beautiful. Hopefully no go-arounds.
I call you back when there is space for you.
Roger, thank you.
ED 913 with 2 knots, runway 18 clear for takeoff.
Well, I'm fully expecting a 200 and something foot per minute landing. Fully expecting it.
Wings 490 Lima, identified, contact Lacasse 120.155.
Go around again. Bro, I would just sidestep to the left. Go sidestep 25 center right there. Although it looks like somebody's departing. Or you just taxiing?
Lufthansa 876, wind 220 degrees, 3 knots, 25 center, clear for takeoff.
Lufthansa clear for takeoff, Lufthansa 876.
What a beautiful view out there. Replay's already on, guys. We've been recording. This is a go-around. We've been recording since the go-around. Replay is already on, friends. Wake up, first officers. What are you guys doing out there? Who's getting fired today? Land on the taxiway? No, no, no. We leave that for the professionals. So I can laugh at it. Fire me. You won't. Just disconnect if you have to go around? No, we're good, man. No go-arounds. We're perfectly fine. Beautiful visual approach, though. Winds are nice, and they're kind of swirling a little bit. You can see the... kind of see the winds swirling a little bit, but...
26 Mike, wind 220 degrees, 3 knots, runway 25 right, clear to land.
25 right, clear to land, and 10-26 Mike, thank you. Right, there's our landing clearance. No go-arounds this time, chat. Sounds right. Enjoy.
100
above. 200. Minimum.
Continue.
100.
60 mile again with 220 degrees, 3 knots, runway 18 clear for takeoff.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Holy fuck. Okay then. Nose down gently. Reverses around. Jesus, dude. Holy fuck. Woo! Alright. Interesting. That, that feels very weird. That's going to take some getting used to. Holy shit. Okay, we're down. Flight into the ground, baby.
26 Mike, sharp left, Papa, hold short of November 11.
Sharp left on Papa, hold short November 11, Lufthansa 26 Mike.
Scan 565, cross tango 4, hold short of Lima, April 1.
Jesus, dude. Ah, welcome. Welcome. 372, 1.15 G.
Medic, 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 and another medic.
Oh man, that was spicy, my amigos. Real spicy. Flaps and spoilers coming up. Welcome to Frankfurt. If you fell asleep on that one, you're definitely awake now. Taxi, lights on, strobes off, wing lights off, APU master start switches on. Wowzers. That's, that was interesting. Might have to do another practice flight tonight to kind of figure out exactly how to fly that. I felt like I cut the power perfectly after I heard the 30-foot call out, cut the power. Dude, you gotta flare like a madman. Like you gotta really like absolutely yank on that, dude. Like that's crazy. That is such a difference from like the 321. If you did that in the 321, you're tail striking in a second. That was fucking insane. John, my man, dropping the 5 bones. Yeah, but did you die? Exactly. Exactly. Huge dope floaties to you, man. Thank you, dude. How was the Salzburg landing? A little bit of the same. Like, kind of the same.
Yeah, but did you die?
Exactly. See, chat? You're all alive. Everybody's happy. Woof. We fucking smacked into that runway, baby. I mean, hey, right on those 1,000-footers, touchdown zone, baby. But holy macaroni. That was, firm. Firm. So is that for 26, Mike?
Yeah, I called you 3 times. April 118, 855. Bye-bye.
April 118, 125. Thank you for the TC. Lufthansa 26 Mike.
Lufthansa 26 Mike, negative. 121.855.
121.855. Thank you. 121.855. I turned him down when we were talking. I didn't think,
November 5.
my back is broken. My back hurts. No, no. It's only 1.15 G. That's nothing. Look, smiley face. Look, smiley face. He's got a smiley face. It's only 1.15 G. Come on now, chat. Mohammed celebrating 47 months. Thank you for the support, Mohammed. I appreciate you, man. Says, at least we walked away from it, Captain. Cheers. Exactly. All fun. Isaac celebrating 2 months. Says, thanks for flying with Ryanair. 90% of our flights landed on time last year.
This is Jim from Ryanair. We are hiring still.
Nice. We need to hit up Jim from Ryanair. He's offering great... I hear they have great benefits over there at Ryanair. Jim. Thank you, Jim. He said, Papa, hold short. Actually, we're going to call up Apron now. Frankfurt Apron, good evening, Lufthansa 26 Mike on Papa.
Lufthansa 26 Mike, Frankfurt Apron, hello, expect stand Victor 109, taxi via November 11, hold short of November.
We'll spect stand Victor 109, and we'll taxi via November 11, November 11, sorry, and hold short November. Alright, Victor 109. We'll have a look-see at where that is, but I'm pretty sure it's far.
Okay, then 565, Frankfurt Apron, hello, take stand Victor 118.
Gotta climb the hill here in Frankfurt.
Victor 118.
Victor 109. Oh yeah, we're all the way down here. All the way down here. Almost as far as we could possibly go. Your head is stuck in the overhead compartment? Now. Wasn't that bad. How did I do compared to everybody else who flew this on stream for the first time? Did everybody else absolutely smash it? I feel like yes, because it flies so different. There is definitely a memory leak or something at this airport. I'm getting 33 FPS with frame gen on. I think they're punishing you for the ATC calls. Something. Jeez. What the hell is with this FPS? My goodness. Your first was a smash, but then the last flight was like a negative 80. You just got to get used to it, I guess, right? You got to like, dude, you got to like heavily flare it. Like I was not prepared to flare that much. Like you got to like flare, dude, and you better start that early. You know, on the 321, it felt like you were just kind of like, the 321, like if you know, at about 30 feet, you just start like a slight little easy flare. Not on this thing, man. Holy shit. You have to heavy flare 7 degrees and cut the power at 10 feet. Man, that's insane. It's impossible to smash the 321. Dude, that thing is a butter machine. Guys, can we go back to the 321? I'm just joking. I like a challenge. It's going to be fun to learn this aircraft. That was very different. Very, very, very different. Fun at the same time, though, as well, right?
Continue via November 11 Lima, November East, November.
All right, we'll continue our taxi. November 11 Lima, November 6, November. Lufthansa 26 Mike.
Lufthansa 26 Mike, it's November 11 Lima, November East, November.
Lufthansa
November
26
East,
Mike,
November,
tower's back is hurting. Possible pilot deviation. Advise when ready to copy a phone number of 42069. In all seriousness, my first landing in the 319 was a smash too.
Absolutely. Nah, we're good, man. Thank you for the support, dude. Appreciate it. We're going to be flying this aircraft for the next like week, so I'm sure by the end of it we'll get to know it. We'll learn it quite well. Stop the recording. That'll be done. Good. Wonderful. Try landing off the replay? Nah, it's okay, man. I'll just do a flight tonight. No biggie. I wanted to keep, like, you know, people were asking me, right? I think everybody, like I said, man, I feel like everybody was kind of like at least struggled for their first couple landings in the 319. And everybody was asking, like, hey, man, please don't do a practice flight. We want to see, like, your initial reactions. We want to see your first couple landings. I guess people want to see that I'm human as well, I guess, partly, so.
Continue via November 3.
All right, November East, November, oh, he wants us to go November East around like that. Okay, so we're going all the way down until we can't go down any further. Yeah, this is a long one, chat. Holy shit. Do we stop our flight time? We did. 1 hour and 21 minutes on the flight time. On a flight that should have taken us 45 minutes. And we're still an hour and 35 on block. Reed, thanks so much for support, man. Appreciate you. Said they felt that one back in Salzburg. All right. I deserve it. Thank you. Appreciate you. You think it's actually bugged and they'll fix it soon? What, the way that the aircraft handles? I mean, dude. That shit flew like, I don't know. That shit was crazy, man. I was not expecting that to feel that way. Now I know. Do you know what it kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of how the A320 used to fly, where you had to cut the power at about 30 feet. And if you did not have back pressure at 30 feet while cutting the throttles, you were absolutely screwed. And that's what I didn't do on that landing. So already in my brain, I'm already thinking about how I can improve my landing. I don't know if you guys remember, but like, not the first flight model of the Fenix, but the second one where they finally like refined it, and then they kind of put out like the recommended sensitivity settings and stuff. Back then, again, if at 30 feet you didn't have slight back pressure as you're pulling back the throttles, the nose would just, and you'd be boom, just like we just did. Whereas the now, I feel like it's a little bit less of that on the 320. Definitely not as much on the 321, so we'll see. Yeah. I think the flare physics sector are bugged on the 319. I'm not a 320 pilot, but I've spoken with a friend, and he said that he agrees that it's actually bugged. I don't know, man. You can speculate and everything. I don't necessarily think that there's a problem with it. Again, I think you just need to... It's the differences between, you know, the smaller 319 and the 321. Yes, this is Aviatech France. Wait, is Aviatech the freeware one on Orbex? Whatever the freeware one on Orbex is, that's what we're using. Should we fly from American from Miami to Rotan on the 319, by the way, if you walk out? If you walk out, it was a good landing. Where's that, Mitchell? Yes, I agree. We're alive. We're here. We're still breathing, man. It was fine. Oscars. Spicy departure and smashy arrival. Heck of a flight in my books. Don't forget to update the leaderboard. Yes, correct. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate you. I will get your $20 donation up there, man. Thank you for the support, amigo. $381, grabbing top spot. Boom. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, buddy. You gonna taxi into a building? No. We're all the way down here and then around. That's why he gave us November East, and then stand Victor 109. Record day flying from crazy weather to smashy landings. It was fun. Had fun today. Nice, Ray.
You
need a whole new ATIS just to taxi here. It's a long one. Shades of like Schiphol, especially when you think like we went all the way like this. Yeah. Shades of Schiphol. Yeah, it's about a 15-minute taxi to where we are now. It's pretty crazy. Aegean Ops when? I don't know. Would be fun in the 319. Could take it into some pretty cool little Greek islands, couldn't we? Could be pretty fun. Alright, let's spool up our APU. We're getting close to the ramp. Let's go and get our runway turnoffs off as well. Good. And our stand should be up here on the left. Making it go around on your taxi? Wouldn't be surprising, would it? I can't get over the performance, though, at night. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Like, I'm getting 30 FPS with frame gen. If I didn't have frame gen on, this is the FPS we'd be getting. Tell me how that's flyable. 13 FPS right now without frame gen. 12 FPS, 13 FPS. How would that be flyable? Wouldn't be. It's impossible. Victor 109, that's us. Like it's crazy. It's something to do with the lights. It's the lights. I don't know if it's the shadow that the lights are casting or something, but it's something that they did with the lights, I think. Because like we departed out of here and we were perfectly fine. Yeah, we were in like the 50s, but like to lose 20 FPS, it's crazy.
Frankfurt 8 low ocean, correction. Lufthansa 084, stand Charlie 2, request taxi enable Lima 5.
Lufthansa 084, taxi via November 3, hold short of Lima.
November 3, hold short Lima, Lufthansa 084.
Alrighty, friends, we're not going to shut it down. We're just going to get it ready to go again for our replay. Just get parked up here at the gate. Alrighty, perfect. Upstairs, everything looks good there. Cool, let's go ahead and we're just going to get the park brake on for now. Let's disconnect from VATSIM. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and change the time so we're not getting abysmal FPS. Bring that time back. Even then, it's still not very good. We're still only getting like 36 FPS. I will make it a little bit more like that time. Good. Let's go flaps all the way full. Let's go upstairs. Let's go and get all the lights on for the replay. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. Let's go ahead and make sure the flaps are out full. I'm going to turn the sounds down here a little bit. So we're going to want to go to, that's our final approach. So we're going to trim that. We're going to start here. Yes. All right, we'll hit the replay button. Good. And we'll pause it. We'll bring this forward. Watch it from like right here. Trim. Start here. Yes. Resume replay. Good. Cool. That's going to come off. Good. We'll go outside. All right, let's watch this landing and see how smashy she was, friends, because my goodness, she felt smashy. She definitely felt smashy, so let's see how she went. Nice scenery, but it's just running like shit. It's weird. Sim Toolkit Pro gave us a 339. So it's definitely a firm ass landing, that's for sure. Cap, when is the PMGG 737 MAX release? I have no clue, Finn. I really don't know, man. I wish I knew that information, but I just don't know. There's definitely something wrong right now with either the scenery or the sim, because, yeah, 30 FPS with frame gen. It's not making a whole lot of sense right now. There's probably something going on with the scenery. Anyways, I'm going to take this time now to thank my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Thank you all so much for everything that you do for the channel. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. It was an absolute pleasure. I hope you guys enjoyed today. Just one of those funky days, man, where the weather was kind of crazy, trying to learn a new airplane. Like, look at that. Oh, my God. Fuck. I don't even know how we're supposed to have more pitch than that. Like, towards the end of that, did you see how much pitch up we had? Like, I don't even know how you're supposed to have more than that. Man. That was crazy, dude. Look at this. Look at the pitch angle. I guess just start earlier, but, like, that's when you cut the power. Oh, my God. Listen, we didn't bounce it. We didn't bounce it. We didn't tail strike it. Just overall a little bit of a creepy landing, to be honest with you, man. Kind of sneaky. Kind of sneaky. Snuck up on us. I'm going to do some practice flights tonight, so I don't feel like I'm getting my pineapple pushed in tomorrow, chat. Guys, thanks for coming to hang out with me this evening and this afternoon. Really do appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great Sunday evening. Thank you all so much for the continued support of the channel. To everybody else that cannot support using a monetary value but donates with your time, your effort, being here in streams, I want to thank you guys just as much, man. Thank you, everybody, for your support today. Again, one of those funky days, man. Wasn't expecting to have crazy weather into Salzburg. Not like we had today, anyways. And then, of course, the go-around here into Frankfurt as well, which added to things, which made things a little bit more spicy, a little bit more fun, if you will. But I'm going to do some practice flights tonight. I'm going to hopefully figure this out. Like I said, in my brain, I'm already thinking about how I can fly it differently and how we can better the approach. So fingers crossed we'll be able to do that. Guys, if you are interested, please do join me again tomorrow. A really fun one tomorrow. Charlotte into Key West, back to Charlotte. So it should be a great day. Very much looking forward to it. Should be a blast. Hopefully another smashing into Key West, because it's Key West, right? Guys, enjoy the replays. Have yourselves a great evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. Happy landings.